Jerk! Let's go! Cam's a shit kicker, 2 bombs in the lead. Soul Dragon Cougar's no time for fatigue. And he's a shit talker, stirring up the show. Never played a shift, but he's ready to go.
Welcome into the Camister Podcast, episode number 361, baby.
Why'd you say it?
Oh.
Whoa,
we'll
you're,
over.
no. You know you're off your game.
I know.
You're off your
I know,
game.
because I was...
Yoink!
Brought to you by Stiefel.
Yeah, Stiefel, let's go.
I was on the East Coast
You're
all
off your
weekend.
game. Oh, that's so cool.
So it was, I'm on Eastern time.
He went to Boston again, hung out with the locals.
Didn't have any clam chowder, though. I was looking for it. You know where I did go? Harvard.
Cool.
Dude, can I just say something?
Yeah.
And, I mean, there was a group of people going to Harvard. I was like, I'll go. I mean, we had nothing else to do that
Go look at
afternoon.
that. Damn right.
A lot of history.
Yeah, absolutely.
I looked at that library. You know how many smart people? I'm looking at everybody walking down the street. I'm like,
You're smart. You're smart.
What's
You're
this
smart.
guy? What's
Although
this guy?
I think it's gotten.
What's his net worth?
I think it's
Have they
dwindled down a little bit.
No,
No,
it hasn't.
I think it.
No, the liberal
I
stuff I
think-
get. Like,
No. I just think your recruitment is
oh,
kind of watered down a bit. I would
because
say.
you're, well, just say what you want to say.
What do I want to say? What?
You're saying DEI.
Well, I mean, if that's the practice, it would water down things.
Okay.
You know, I like your shirt today, Andy.
Thank you. My jacket?
I like your jacket. Andy, stand up for everybody. I've never seen him this dressed down ever. Do you have nothing to do today?
The blues are off, actually.
You got let me see him sweatpants.
You know what I have
Let me
today?
see him sweatpants. Oh, but with the sandal thing, I don't get it. I know I
Dude,
brought this up a million times, but it's just
Dress Down Monday.
dress down Monday. Hell yeah.
but I
Dress
ha-
down fucking Monday.
But I have rehearsal tonight.
Really?
With FanDuel Sports Network.
Well,
We've got rehearsal.
Oh, down in
Downtown.
downtown.
Yeah.
Shine.
Cam would never go downtown at night.
Well, I'll be doing all the home games. I'll be seeing you all the time. Me and you'll be
Tell the
talking
people
back
what-
and forth.
Tell the people what
I'm
you're
gonna
doing.
do the jumbotron
Oh,
with Danita. She's
You've
actually
come a
cool. So
long way.
I've come a long way.
You've come a long
Done this
way.
since 2017. No, I'm gonna do it. So every home game, I'll be down there
Good.
doing stuff, and
Okay.
we'll do a bunch of little stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure me and you are gonna have connections.
Oh yeah, we'll be doing
Andy
some
might
stuff.
big dog me.
Probably.
Andy might do that.
How
Why
would I-
would you do that?
I would never
Why-
do that.
I think
You think I would do
I
that
don't
to
know.
you?
I'll be evaluating you when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Like, hey, Cam.
People are like, look, it's Cam and Andy. And you would walk right by and just kind of give me a, hey, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
I got no time for you.
What do you do?
Wait, go back to the Jumbotron.
Hey, how about you back in town?
Back in town?
So getting back to Harvard,
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
I will say the library. I'm thinking like, damn, Good Will Hunting was filmed inside there. A lot of
Yeah,
smart
yeah, yeah.
people
Smartness.
have been inside
You
that
know?
library.
Yeah.
A lot of billionaires have been inside that library. A lot of
Okay.
hedge fund people. Do you know if you have Harvard on your resume, like if you went to Harvard and like you got your MBA from Harvard
Mm-hmm.
and like a doctorate, like you're probably getting the job.
You're probably getting yeah, I mean, I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so. It's a lot of money otherwise.
My neighbor, goes there.
Oh, the one with the shitty house that doesn't take care of it? He
No.
needs to learn a little bit about landscaping.
Not him.
Who?
A different neighbor who got 100% of the AC.
You guys are good buddies, eh? You and your neighbors?
Oh yeah.
You guys hang out and have barbecue together? That sucks, though. Like, I jumped in my neighbor's pool over the weekend.
Yeah,
like,
I
this,
know.
whatever. I'm waving to my neighbor.
Yeah, but
They'll always take care of me.
I know, but like
Speak
no.
English.
But here's the deal: my neighbor, if I needed something like a screwdriver or something like that,
yeah.
like he's always there.
You
for
don't have
me.
a screwdriver at your house?
Well, I couldn't find one when we were moving in. But
I'm not a handy guy either, so I
but-
can't chirp that.
No, but if I
much.
needed a level one time,
Level?
he had a level. Couldn't find my level. I got a couple of levels actually. I couldn't find either one of them. but
Leveling.
he-
He's leveling things around.
But I was hanging pictures. I needed to borrow something. So he's always there
It's
for
tough
me.
even hanging pictures
But I
now.
will say this, man. We live like at the end of the street, and there's only a neighbor on one side of us, and I do like that. If I had it my way, I would have no neighbors around me,
Yeah.
and I would just be in privacy.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of like it that way. I don't need to have the neighbors where they're constantly coming over and just knocking on the door, just walking in. Hey,
Oh God, that used to be my old house,
and that's how it was when I was
growing
growing up. You know, you're just constantly knocking on everybody's doors.
Guys would show up in my house, man, because they all knew where I lived.
Dude, now when someone
parents.
knocks on my door, I'm like,
I hide.
oh, literally.
But no one does it out by me. If it's somebody knocks on the door, it means they're dropping off food.
Mm-hmm.
So, but my old house, oh God, a military crawl into the fucking bedroom and act like I wasn't home.
Okay, so can I just finish my story about Harvard?
Just speed it up.
You know where it is?
Seriously, speed it up.
It's in Cambridge, right?
Yeah, speed it up.
And a lot of history there, a lot of the buildings.
We know. Everybody knows that.
A lot of weirdos too, because there were some people like dancing in front of my kid and stuff
They
like
probably
that.
still go to school.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whew, man, that's tough to deal with. You sure you're good? The victim. Fuck me. I put Halloween decorations up this weekend.
It's too early for that.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Not in my
Way
house.
too early.
Not
You don't
in my
even-
house.
You don't know how to really.
Halloween decorations, baby. And I'm
My
buying.
energy is so low.
I
today,
am
by
buying
the way.
a fucking, what are those 20-foot skeletons
Mhm.
in for my backyard because I have a graveyard back there. So I'm
Mhm.
putting a fucking, they're about $200-300. Then I'm going to get one of the ones that are acting like they're coming out of the
You
ground.
said that last year, dude,
You're right, I did.
and you never could do it. So stop saying.
Kate's doing it today. She's ordering online
Just
today.
Ordering online. Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't you know when to do that?
What?
Don't you know when to do that?
It comes in a couple days.
No. Don't you know when to do that?
Do what?
Order your Halloween stuff.
When? And then like back in,
November.
yeah, I don't care.
It's 80% off.
In November,
Probably.
80% off.
50%.
I'm not thinking about it now. And we just looked at the. We're like, yeah, well, go ahead.
Do you keep a lot of Halloween candy? Remember, you told me you don't get any kids
No, I
that
get
come to your house.
nobody.
So who are you showing this off?
Golfers.
Golfers.
Yeah.
Oh, you're putting it in the back?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. By the graveyard.
Oh.
Like the one's coming out of the grave and one's coming this way. Scary looking, baby.
Really?
Goddamn right.
Damn.
I want to scare people,
Yeah.
you know?
Do you get scared a lot, or
I do think of horrible situations. a
did you
lot.
get nightmares when you were a kid?
Oh, God. I still get weird nightmares.
Mhm.
I get weird nightmares around Kate.
You do?
Yeah, like weird stuff. I still have nightmares about fucking making a team and I'm fat as fuck and like
Mhm.
everybody's evaluating you and I gotta go to fight a guy and I'm not ready. I'm not prepared. I'm not in shape.
You'll still have a nightmare like that?
Yeah, man. It's bad. It wakes you up.
Yeah, get over
Weird
that.
stuff where a Kate gets kidnapped or something.
Oh,
And
God.
I gotta crawl through the depths of hell like Dante's Inferno
Uh-huh.
to save her. Because
Yeah.
that's what I would do.
No, there's nothing
I-
wrong with that. I know.
I get weirdo fuck dreams like that.
So my
somebody's
dreams,
in my backyard.
dreams are more like a bear is about to attack me. A lot of them have to do with animals. I'm wondering if there's any psychologists out there that can help me out with this. Because when I was a kid, the only nightmares I would have would be like a bunch of like elephants and like tigers and lions coming into my room while I was sleeping.
What'd you watch, Jumanji?
I don't know. Before I went to bed, The Lion King.
The biggest nightmare that you would have
Uh-huh.
in reality is what?
Somebody
Coming
breaking
back
into
in
my
your
house.
fucking house. I think about that 90% of the
Well, that's
time.
why I had Blay.
The golden doodle,
Mm-hmm. Good luck.
they'll get you.
Good luck.
Oh my God. Because my dogs ain't gonna, they're gonna notify us,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not gonna go after
They
them.
won't attack.
My little
Oh,
baby
Blay
puppy.
will attack.
No, Blay won't.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think that Blay will, as a
Mhm.
golden doodle, you are out of your mind. And if I'm a criminal and I see a golden doodle, I ain't scared of it.
You're not?
Hell no. They know those dogs are pussies.
No, I don't think they really
They are
know.
pussy
lot
dogs.
of
That's why
criminals-
everybody has one. That's why everybody in family subdivisions have golden doodles because they're good, family-friendly dogs. They don't bite anybody. They don't do anything.
You
Get
ever
outta
tried
here.
to take a
Get out of here.
he likes
That's the bubble Andy lives in. He thinks he has a tough dog in a golden doodle in his neighborhood. You live in a bubble. It's all
Okay,
good.
everyone
We all
does.
do. We all do. Your bubble is a little different, though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay,
It's all
so
good.
there is a dude in my neighborhood right now who's renting a house who
Oh, that's weird.
has a massive pit bull. He just walks with it. It just looks like some of the I
Most
know
of
the
them are,
nice
most of them
ones.
are the biggest
This one
babies.
looks a little bit sketchy.
I've had good experiences with pit bulls, and my dad's had plenty.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, because your dad he can't. I
You
love
making fun of my dad?
Listen, I love you, Denny.
I like how
But-
Andy calls, and my dad's listen. I like Andy's been calling you out quite a bit.
I have
Andy
not.
says that he's heard that you are not a good parent.
I didn't say that.
You said you heard
I said he
rumors
was
about my
I
dad back
said-
in the day when he was with
Like,
me in AAA.
vocal and loud and stuff like that.
You put it pretty cool.
Okay. I'm just saying.
You don't give him any respect. How dare you?
Denny's my guy. But Denny, I hear you.
I mean, think about what he did.
Denny will have.
You got to give him respect.
Okay, fine. But he'll have a dog here and there, and then
they'll die, and you get another one. Yeah. And then sometimes he'll have to.
Will you take Ty to practice Tuesday night? I need you to do that Tuesday.
Where's he practicing at?
Centene.
That's a maybe.
So he's got to be there at like 6:30.
How long's the practice?
Till 8.
That's way too goddamn
late.
No,
and you can't drink all day long.
That's another thing. Why would you put him in my car?
I mean, you can't. You can't. You
can't do it. I can't have children around me.
Dude, you're not there for me. I need
at 8
you.
o'clock at night? No. What's Lori doing?
She's got Chloe running around. We just need, and I've got to.
What about the other parents? You're going to have me go at 6 o'clock at night, travel from St. Albans and pick them up to go to Centene?
Yeah.
And then,
yeah.
That's fair. You want me driving?
You're not doing it? You just can't drink all day.
I won't drink all day, but I mean, by 8 o'clock, like, what are we doing here?
No, you can drink at
that fucks my day
at the rink because Laurie's going to pick them up, actually.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to stay the whole time.
So I just drop them off.
Stay for a little bit.
That's pretty gutless.
Tie his skates and
stuff. Of all the people, Andy must not know anybody. You could tell he has nobody in his subdivision to do anything for him. You could tell he has nobody in the subdivision. You could tell he has nobody in the subdivision to do anything for him.
I just thought
How dare you?
I thought it'd be cool if you took him.
Why is it cool?
I just thought it'd be nice.
You were a better player than me.
Yeah, well.
What is Ty going to do? Ty's not going to look up to me.
Just hockey.
He's got to look up his daddy. I don't know.
You're not. You can't. You can't help out.
People were still weirded out by that statement. People were still weirded out by that.
You're bringing it up again.
I didn't mean to. You forced the issue with this Ty thing.
My bubble knew that.
I mean, your bubble.
They all knew
Andy's
that.
Bubble.
They all knew that I was joking. Except the hockey sense part, but you admitted to that because of your performance in Nashville.
That is a true statement. I was kind of not in a good spot.
Not mentally, in a good spot there.
Didn't sleep good.
No.
Partied way too hard.
Yeah.
Very unhealthy weekend for me. Really unhealthy.
Yeah.
And I was not
so
there.
I
was not there.
So you can understand why
I was not there.
Yeah. So that's my evaluation. Although people are evaluating these poor kids. These kids play in like their first ever like NHL training camps. Yeah. They're like 4th round picks. And which is still an amazing accomplishment.
Sorry about that, Andy.
No.
See what I mean by this? Look, hockey motherfucker.
No.
He knew I was a 4th round pick.
But they're like they're probably nervous as shit.
Of course. You're hanging with the big boys.
And they're like in their first ever like NHL preseason game. And it's like
mine.
Tweets going out, just like
tweets
following
breaking
them around, breaking down this poor
19-year-old kid. Who broke down, somebody broke down Avery style. I forgot who it was. Of a kid I've never heard of.
From the Blues?
From the Blues. Kind of
Adam Yeko, he's a good player, man. He's
played well. It wasn't a great shift. It wasn't a great shift, but it wasn't.
The puck still got out of the zone, I think.
It wasn't horrific. Sometimes you get jammed up here and there. You got to come back and communicate a little better. There's a couple miscommunicate, whatever. But somebody was, I forgot who it was. But, and I'm like, God damn.
Called him out.
I'm like, that poor kid.
That poor kid.
I know. But they're big boys. You got to figure that out. Like you're going to get called out. Like this is, people are watching. Everything's on TV now. Even the preseason games.
It's okay. Streamed. Listen, I get it. Like you can evaluate and whatever. It's no different than when like people post like videos of like Connor Bedard in practice and be like, he's back.
He fucking looks good in practice. So I'm sorry.
He looked great in practice last year. He always looks good in practice. Listen, Connor Bedard, first overall pick, who's played 2 full seasons in the NHL.
He better look in
We're going to evaluate him a little bit differently, and we're going to evaluate him come October in the games, okay?
There you go.
So how he does in the first couple of days of training camp practice, you want to see him play well and look good, but this guy always looks good in practice. Look at his training sessions. Like, shit, when does he never look good in practice?
I still evaluate how he looks in practice to other players in practice, and he just... fucking 10-2 and
that's why he was considered a generational
That's why I mean fucking score 40, baby. Let's go. Don't take as many hits. I want him to succeed so bad. I want him to be a superstar in Chicago. Every time he comes down to St. Louis, it's a fucking we got to deal with Connor Bedard. Goddamn right. Bring people in. Have the rivalry go back again because of this superstar. Let's go. The Blues are going to be deep. I don't know. I root for that for hockey. I do.
Dude, I do too.
Fucking %.
I don't sit here and want Connor Bedard to fail and be a bust, a first-round bust.
No, we want him to be a superstar. I'll give you another example. Even at Schaefer.
Matthew Schaefer.
From the Islanders. Michkov had a breakaway, and you get to see the speed on him.
Yeah.
Like, I know, it's just a one little clip, but I'm
And
like,
you don't know how long Michkov was on the ice for. He kind of caught the puck
Sure,
flat-footed and
exactly.
whatever. You
But
know what I mean?
but I did see the speed
That's
from
the
him,
hustle, man.
and I go, okay, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
what we have right now in
Yeah.
preseason.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're just
Yeah.
we want to pump some cats
No,
up.
like,
If-
it's
a couple fights,
yeah.
a couple pretty good. Who's the guy, the big lefty, that got into a fight? Fuck me, throwing
From Philly.
No, I don't think it was Philly. Nah, I should have wrote that down. My bad on that.
Mhm.
This kid looked like he was 6'6",
Oh,
throwing left
yeah.
like this. Blah 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 blah. Turn him around like, is he done? Blah. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
Landeskog got in a fight.
I
too.
saw that too. I'm rooting for him,
Nathan
man.
Walker got in a fight.
I saw Walks. Walks is like, I got to make this team too.
Yeah.
He's going to make the team, but he wants to
He just signed a 2-year contract.
sign a 2-year contract, but he wants to be in the lineup.
Mhm.
Like, there's going to be guys that they're pretty deep.
There's a lot of
They're-
competition for
Nathan
those
Walker's looking at
couple
Milan
spots.
Lucic. Is like, are you gonna crack this lineup? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Dvorsky's probably like, I'm gonna try to figure something out here.
Lucic, I wouldn't make too much out of his first game. I mean, listen, you got to
Long time.
evaluate when he's out
You're
there,
right.
but you also got to remember that he hadn't played a game in
I know, in a long time.
almost 2 years or whatever. So,
Got an assist. Looked a little slow in the first, but he picked it up a little bit.
but you know what? Like, he's not going to be anything. He's not going to look fast. That's
No.
not really his game. You know what I mean? He's not going
No.
to come in like being like a speed demon. I don't think they signed him thinking like, well, he's going to increase
Get
our overall
breakaways.
pace of play.
Yeah.
He's going to make us quicker.
He's gonna be like Patty.
I think they want to bring somebody here who can like provide an element which he can bring to the table. Now, you do have to be able to play because
Keep up,
I will say this: if he makes the team, he's pushing out a pretty good NHL player.
no doubt.
Like, I know Texier's been a little bit inconsistent, but he brings a lot of speed. Matthew Joseph brings
Brings a
some
lot of speed.
physicality, brings some speed, can kill
Looked good the other
penalties.
night.
You know, so like you're gonna push one of these two guys out. Dvorsky's a 10th overall pick. He's trying to make the team.
Damn right he is.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. They're sliding him over to the wing to give him a chance
Kaczmarski's
just to
trying
get a
to do
look
thing.
at it. Yeah, I don't know if he's there yet, but like you know, but then you get into Bukestad. Like, is he going to be on the third line? Is he going to be on the fourth line?
Sure.
Like, I got some people are saying, hey, put like Bukestad on the third line with Suter and Neighbors. You know, like that's the biggest competition, that third line right wing spot in St. Louis. But you have all these guys competing for. You know, Sundqvist is trying to
Sonny's
make
yep.
sure that he can be in the
Exactly, yep.
top 12 and be in the lineup every single night. So
I like
man.
that competition. That's healthy.
Yeah.
It's healthy. Every day is a tryout. You know, they got a
Yeah.
whole week for the next weekend. Got some home preseason games.
mhm.
I think you get the Blackhawks too.
Yes,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
next weekend.
Back in Condog, baby, let's go. Hopefully
Yeah.
he's playing one of those. Now they're going to start cutting some cats.
Well, you start sending the junior kids
The
back.
junior kids
That's
down.
why I just don't overreact
Slim it up a little bit. Slim it
to the
up.
first couple of preseason games. I want to see games 4 and 5. Games 4 and 5 is when you really
You're right.
start to have heavy NHL rosters. A lot of times in game 6, they bring all the guys who have been sent down to the American League. They bring them back to play in that last preseason game.
Just to kind of, yeah.
And, you know, like guys like Jacob Slavin and some of these guys in Carolina, like they're holding him out of training camp. He's got soreness. He's not playing at all. I just wonder if the NHL is going to ever adapt that.
Well, they're only going to have a couple games
NFL
next year anyway.
I know, but that NFL model where, you know, the best players don't even participate
They don't
in
even
training
practice
camp
in-
or preseason.
They don't even practice anymore in NFL. They're afraid to get hurt. You know,
Mhm.
they look at their it's all walkthrough stuff.
Yeah.
Really,
Well, there's no contact.
no contact. Just kind of figure out the plays
Yeah.
and do their thing. But no, you're right. Don't get hurt.
But the problem is, if I'm a fringe player, I want more preseason games. It doesn't help you to have
No.
less preseason games.
I played 5 out of 6.
If you're a young kid trying to make a statement and like
No doubt.
sometimes, Cam, it's all about like who are you playing with too. You know what I'm saying?
Is it when you played for Parkway? No,
Top line, baby.
were you hard on your line mates, Andy?
Yes.
Fuck. Did you come off the bench like, get going, like Hawley would do, and look at the coach like, what the fuck is he fucking doing? Okay. So funny.
Give me my other stick.
Yeah, I saw that clip the
What
other
a
day.
great clip.
This thing, he's got such a like
My
wide.
legal stick.
So funny.
Not
Love
my illegal stick, whatever he was
it.
saying.
I love it. I love it.
I wish he was mic'd up his entire career.
Oh shit. Well,
Holy. Well, maybe not. Oh my God.
Oh man, we all couldn't be, dude.
What's the worst thing you ever said to someone?
Oh God.
Oh God.
Jesus.
What?
You
Come
want
on.
me to say that
I
now?
do.
No, you don't.
What's the worst thing you said?
Is it probably the worst
Could it
thing
be
you could
that?
possibly say?
Oh my! It was that bad.
I don't know.
Do you think?
Ever in life?
Do you think?
Ever in life? Or
you-
just to a hockey player in
I
a
don't
game?
know.
I mean, I've lost my mind. And if anybody out there says, shut the fuck up.
I got to give a shout out to a few people who I ran into this weekend. One, Al Montoya, the former goaltender. What's up,
what
big
up,
Al?
Allie
He
boy? What's
loves
up?
the
I know you,
pod.
man. Goddamn
He
right.
was an 85, a year younger than you.
We've played against each other and shit.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah. And then Gord Dwyer, the
Guardy, big
referee,
redhead
baby.
motherfucker. Wait, the ref.
Yeah.
Did he play, though?
I think there's another Gord Dwyer.
Yeah,
who
the
played.
redhead that played for Carolina.
Yeah.
Gordy Dwyer.
Yeah, but this is the referee.
He's cool, too.
Yeah,
you know
he's cool as
exactly who he
shit.
is. All those refs are cool.
They are,
They all
man.
party and have fun. Work their ass off.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't bitch about the ref. I think the refs have been pretty fucking solid. You know, some games are like, okay, just let them play. But not, I remember watching just not getting pissy about the refs that much. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, you know, I don't.
Do you remember doing that?
No, but I just don't. I don't get that worked up about the refs in general.
If they're out of control,
like they're terrible at the youth hockey level too, and it is what it is. It's like that's
I
why
can
they're
see, Andy,
officiating.
I can see it in your, I can see it in your soul. You
No.
get pissy, don't you?
Because I feel like that's one area you can get canceled.
I could see you.
You can
I
get-
need to go watch a game with you and evaluate you.
Oh,
You evaluate me
yeah,
all the time.
it's fine.
Big deal.
Come sit with
I
me.
want to sit with you. I just want to see
Yeah.
your reaction to things.
Okay.
You'll be on your best behavior, I know that, but I'll still be able to evaluate you. Ooh, I could see somebody
They
hooks.
kind of turn
Somebody
it's
hooks fucking tie on a breakaway and then get that. Oh,
Like,
it's the father in you.
is it?
Goddamn
Yeah, I know.
right.
That turns you into a different
You
person.
need to control it.
I do pretty decent.
If you were just
job
like,
of it.
"Ugh," I'd be pissy with you. Like, you're not fucking mad. Bitch about it later when we're having
Yeah.
a couple cocktails or something.
Yeah.
But you don't think my dad got. I'm saying my dad ain't no saint.
No,
Okay.
no, I
Just
know,
so-
I
he
know,
ain't
no,
guy-
no,
no. He ain't no guy.
I
This
know
is the
he
fucking
wasn't.
90s.
I heard stories about
This is
it.
the 90s. Okay. This is the 90s. I already told you when they were traveling. You know, they did their thing. It's different back then. Okay. It is what it is. But if you're not pissed sometimes because of refs and other players, then you're not into the game like you should be, or into your son or daughter. But how you control that, that's how you have to control it. You know you want to say something. You know you're pissed off. You love your son and daughter, whatever the case is. You're competitive too. You got to control it, Andy.
Mm-hmm. You got to control him.
And I always ask around.
Yeah, good. I'm sure you do.
And I know a lot of guys that I skate with that are involved in coaching, and I just
You would
hear,
be surprised.
I hear,
Everyone turns into like a
I-
different person.
it's a
for
bunch
the
of
most
it's
part.
it's a gossip fucking thing, and I
Yeah.
hear everything. You know, I
do
don't have
you-
any skin in the game. No,
Mhm.
I don't. I didn't reproduce. Jesus didn't want me to reproduce, and I didn't.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. My sperm doesn't work. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But we did talk about it. It's all good.
I was reading
At
some.
least I'm open with all you motherfuckers out there. We all think about shit. I know everybody goes through different stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just open about it. No big
I was
deal.
reading some literature at Harvard.
Lies, lies, lies. Everybody knows when you're fucking
Smart I
bullshitting.
am from going there.
You're so smart, eh?
Walking around the camp. All I needed was a backpack, and this would have fit right in. Actually, I wouldn't have fit in. I don't think.
No, you kind of would have.
Mm.
You kind of look like a Harvard student.
Hi guys.
You look like a Harvard student. No one even blink an eye at you.
But they were good. The students were getting after it.
I think there's older people there too. You look like a
A
professor.
lot of older students.
And he looks like a professor.
Is that bad?
No, it's great.
I had some cool ass professors. In fact, when I was younger,
yeah.
I really like college towns in general. I
So
just,
do I.
I just, I
course.
would like to just go retire in a college town.
I want to be a superstar quarterback that just signed an unbelievable NIL. I want
like
beautiful.
Arch, who's flipping out. And
He needs to calm the fuck down, Archie. And your mama's getting pissed at you.
Is she
Well, he's like beating. He hasn't played great.
his grandmama or his mama?
His mama, okay, or his grandmama. Doesn't matter. They're pissy at him, and rightfully so, because he's like stepping over guys. Like, ah.
What do you mean? What the mom say?
They're playing a dinky
It's
ass.
not the Manning way, dude.
Exactly. He's playing Little Sisters of the Poor
Sam Houston
and shit kicking them,
and
then
stepping over them in
stepping
the
over
end
him like,
zone.
"Arr!"
And like pushing his coach and stuff.
calm
like that.
down, Archie. You haven't
I
done
never
shit yet.
did that.
I know, but you were classy when you.
Occasionally, I would like
Would you step over guys like this? What's up, little bitch boy?
Kinda.
And spit
Yeah.
by him
I
like a
wouldn't- I wouldn't
motherfucker.
spit.
That's what fucking step over
That's
like
what
little
Jalen
bitch
Carter did.
boy.
he spit at Dak.
Ugh,
I'm not
gross.
doing that.
Nasty. Dak spit at him first.
Anybody ever spit on you in an altercation?
I got pissed on. I told you about that.
Yeah, but in an altercation.
Sure. I don't know. Sometimes we're on the bench.
No,
Andy would know. You're on a bench, you're just like, and you spit in a sky.
Oh, God.
You get your own teammates once in a while, you're like, whoop,
yeah, but I'm saying, has anybody ever got in your face like, I'm gonna
spit on me?
And spit in your face.
I don't know. I don't think so. I
How would you
remember
handle that? If I spit in your face.
You could defend yourself in that situation.
Yes. Can you like legally do that?
I think you could. I believe so. Yes, you can. Thank you, Maddie.
Really, Maddie? What else can you do to defend yourself?
If somebody touches you. Yeah, it's assault. Yeah, you spit on somebody. It's fucking hardcore shit. It's like punching somebody. Spit on them.
Can you
knock them out afterwards, and then have them hit their head on the asphalt? Oh, you're
like,
gonna be jammed up no matter what.
Like, could I give Blay
a left? What?
The attack word?
Stupid thing to say. See, that's a bubble, Andy.
No.
Andy's joking. No, he's like, we have protection. Blay, a fucking golden fucking doodle.
Hey.
There's 50 of them running around the neighborhood fucking
licking everything. Do you want to know
you have a golden
the
doodle.
Attack command?
What is it?
Kuchai.
Kuchai.
No,
We're not talking about your old dogs.
No, you
Kuchai.
Kuchai. That's not going to do it.
Get it, Kuchai?
No, her name wasn't Kuchai. That's the attack command.
Oh.
Ready? Now, it's like this. Kuchai.
Hey.
No.
What?
Kuchai. Do it.
Kuchai.
Dude, your dog's not doing it.
No one cares about your dog. I got to say it right now.
Oh, my God.
No one gives a fuck.
No, that hurts.
Nobody gives a fuck.
That's...
Andy's talking about his goddamn golden fucking doodle. Golden doodle. Everybody has those. Everybody with children, little children, they get golden doodles.
Okay, but my white German Shepherd, that's who I used to give the commands to.
Protection.
That's who I used to give.
You need protection. You do?
I do. I got cameras all over my house.
What's it going to do? What's that camera going to do for you? Couldn't do anything.
Your lack of patience is showing.
Couldn't do anything.
Your lack of patience.
Couldn't do anything.
I'm asking a
damn
question.
I'm a great motivator.
Are you?
Yeah. You goddamn.
Well, you're
like
doing the.
It's like my daddy was. Came out of nowhere, made the NHL 10 years.
You're doing
first one ever. Hillbilly, didn't have any money, figured it out. First generation hockey player in my whole family. Made the
Who's
NHL.
The second generation.
My cousin Derek.
Oh.
And that's it.
He's a second generation.
Mm-hmm. He's a second hockey player in our family ever.
How come he didn't make it?
He went to Lindenwood, did good, selling booze.
You didn't help him, like
we played hockey.
He was better than you, wasn't he?
No,
he really wasn't.
No. And he thinks everybody's better than me. It's so disrespectful. It's very disrespectful. I wonder what he says behind closed doors about me. I wonder what you do.
All positive.
Can't believe Cam made it.
Pump your tires.
Can't believe he did. Can't believe he did. His dad's yelling at everybody at the rink. Denny's yelling at everybody. Can't get a puck out of the zone.
Causing issues.
And he thinks I could have played in the NHL and not get the puck out of the zone every fucking time. You got to get the puck out of the zone every fucking time.
Yeah.
Or I'm fucking donezo.
Oh. Quinn Hughes. You making a mess over there?
No. What about Quinn Hughes?
I mean, the time that you're taking now.
What?
You're just throwing me
You're off your game today. You need to figure it out.
Yeah, it's a little
you're
bit
off your game. You're selling too many stories. That means you are unprepared. Show prep. Got to do show prep. You got to do show prep.
I'm show prepping.
You got to do show prep.
I just don't overreact.
You got a big gig coming up.
You
got to do show prep.
Rehearsal tonight.
You got nothing. That's why you're telling goddamn dog stories.
Well, you're bringing it up. And so
no. You brought it up. I explained 9/11 to him again.
Experienced a lot of
things. How long? 9/11. I got to explain it to him again. Get out of here. Get on your game. Get on your game.
2 weeks ago we had 9/11, which is always.
What?
2 weeks ago we just
No,
had
it was 9/11, but it wasn't the 9/11.
Do you remember where you were on 9/11?
God, yeah, I was in Windsor, baby.
Me too.
You were in Windsor too? Were you playing for the Spits? Oh, you were the heavy. Where were you? Where were you at? Windsor? What's wrong with you? You're off your game a little bit. Something's bothering you. Did you yell at a ref or something?
No.
Something's off with Andy today. Now, he usually doesn't know a lot of things when it comes to that, but you're off.
I just messed up on the.
You got to
2000.
do.
I don't know why I was
prep.
thinking 2000. I do. I've been up since 6 a.m. Reading about lots of things.
Oh yeah, like what?
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Just kind of
like what?
Just kind of getting caught
Explain
up on
one thing. When you make a statement like that, just back it up a little bit. What were you reading? Give me something. Was it a book?
Well, I picked up some literature from Harvard and
literature.
Ooh,
You
boy,
probably should.
See
You
some-
probably
wanna see some
should.
pictures, dude.
No, I don't. It's not good. Hey, let's go. Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes.
That's the
I know what it looks
That's the bookstore.
like. Quinn. Yeah,
It's a lot of
that's
history
A lot of history. Quinn
on
Hughes.
those steps.
Quinn Hughes.
Ty wanted to get a football from the bookstore at Harvard. I'm like,
That probably
if
costs
we're at-
about 45
I'm
bucks.
like, if we're at Michigan or Notre Dame or
yeah.
we get a football.
Harvard football.
I don't.
team?
You don't want a Harvard. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you don't. There's other places. I'll take care of
Yeah.
you later when it comes to a football.
But would you go
Quinn
there?
Hughes.
Would you go to Harvard if they offered you?
Sure. Yeah.
I think you'd like the town. Good coffee
bet.
shops,
Beautiful.
ice cream shops,
Beautiful.
the
town.
cobblestone,
Quit talking about
the
it.
brick buildings.
Quit talking about it. People don't.
Cambridge.
People don't give a fuck.
Okay,
about
so
that.
Quinn Hughes.
Go.
I think we just have to come to grips with the fact that he's probably leaving
Mhm.
and he wants to play with his brother, and that's okay. He wants to play with his brother. Now, I do
Zup.
think these teams, and maybe even the agents, for a player like him, for a player like McDavid, even though McDavid's been fine, maybe saying a little bit too much. When Quinn Hughes was asked by Elliot Friedman if the fans there have a chance or the team has a chance to keep him, I think you just need to be prepared for what to say. And I think the easy answer is just to say, and I don't believe in, I'm not big in cliches, and I'm in the media too, so I want, real answers and I want honest answers, but you're not getting that regardless of what he says. So unless he comes out and says, no, I want to go play in New Jersey because I want to play with my brothers,
It'd be
right?
pretty cool.
Right?
Yeah.
But he's like, well, I just want to win, and if we lose a lot, then it's not going to be fun, but if we win, it's going to be a terrific year, and, I'm going to have fun. It's like, dude, what are you saying? Like, that's way too much. All you got to say is, you know what? I don't want to talk about my contract. I'm just focusing on hockey and training camp, and I want this team to have the best year we can have.
That's it.
And that's it.
That's it.
Stop answering questions about it. You don't have to get into, like, now you're saying it depends on if the team is good or bad. So if you guys win the President's Trophy this year and you leave, did you just lie to the fans? Like, don't put yourself into a box.
Yeah.
Don't say anything. So media training. With some of these teams, we need some
I
training,
know.
and agents, get these guys prepared for what they're going to say, especially when they play in Canadian markets, and you're going to be a free agent, and they're going to be asked about this every day, okay? I think Austin Matthews is being too nice right now. They keep asking him questions about Mitchie and everything.
Marnie.
And he's like, you guys only have 2 more weeks to answer these questions, and it's done. Like, dude, cut it off now.
Even Berube chimed in and said, I'm glad that we're not talking about the core 4 anymore, or whatever it was.
But he made
Unless that was AI.
He made a joke about it.
Yeah, but
you
he
never
still.
know what's AI.
I know.
I listen.
So
I
might have
read
got
these
on that.
stories
I know, Andy.
about
It's
like
fucked up.
these football players rescuing these kids and paying
That's
for this.
obvious. See, that's where we differ. Jesus Christ. I told you that.
So, just
Can I say
less is more.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I like it. We always bitch about these buttoned up hockey players.
know.
I'm just saying, we always talk about these football guys. Now, you want guys calling out teammates and stuff like that, but you also want them to be somewhat honest. Maybe, how can you not want to play with your brothers?
Yeah, but he didn't say that.
I know, but
So
he's
if you
probably-
want him to be honest, then he would come out and say that.
I just feel like I kind of like it. You could tell he was scatterbrained a little bit, like he was just trying to
Like he was, you caught off guard by the question?
because he's probably thinking that he wants to so bad, and he's trying. I don't know.
Just
and
say, listen,
confused
I don't
him a
want to.
little
I'm not focused on my contract. I'm focused on playing hockey. It's that simple. That's all you
Nah,
gotta say.
I want you to fucking.
I want honest.
I fuck that. I want all you guys to be brutally honest with everything.
Yeah, but I want honesty about like, hey,
Like hell yeah, I want to play with my brothers. I want to live in the U.S. too. Could you imagine he said that?
Man.
You don't think he's
Yeah.
thinking?
Of course he is. He knows he's out.
I am sick of Vancouver. Get me the fuck out of here. I want to be with my brothers in goddamn Jersey. I dare him to say that. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
I know. Oh, now if he said that,
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
but I do like honesty, like during the season, like
JT Miller,
how did
honestly.
you guys play?
I want JT,
baby.
Miller.
Congrats,
JT,
putting the
we love you, buddy.
You know that's the best move the
Goddamn.
Rangers have made in years, man.
He will hold you accountable. Let's go. Let's go.
It's going to be a different Rangers team
Yeah,
now.
damn right. No more fucking around.
No. So, like,
Nope,
all this
nope.
bullshit they've been through the last couple of years, not with JT in charge.
No,
It's a
baby.
great move by the Rangers, man. Big shout out to JT.
Hell yeah. Pumped for him. Hope he has a damn
I
good
want a
career.
K on the jersey.
Yeah, why? Back in the CCCP?
That's what they used to have.
I know. I remember Pablo Burry wearing a K.
What'd that stand for?
God, that's a good-
Captain.
No, I know, but like, what, is that how you spell captain in Russian?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no shit, it's spelled captain.
I read some
You're
literature.
trying too hard.
I went to
You are
Harvard. dude. I
trying
went
too
to
hard.
Harvard. Probably find
You're
a lot of
trying
information
too
on
hard.
that. You know how much information's in that library?
Not as much as the Library of Alexandria back in the day.
Where's that one?
Demolished.
Oh.
It was the biggest setback.
Who
that
did that?
It was one of the biggest setbacks of knowledge.
Who did that?
That we know of in our existence.
Who did it?
A tsunami and an earthquake, and then Julius Gaius Caesar
Mm.
burned it down during a fight back in probably early BC
Mm.
or maybe like 300 AD.
Mm.
Pretty cool. No, it's not cool at all. It's god awful.
Yeah.
That was one of those trivia questions I gave you last
Yeah.
time.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember
Ancient
that
Wonders of the World.
one. Oh, yeah. I brought up the
Brain
No,
time.
because my dance group was the Eighth Wonder, and then you brought
Oh,
up.
God, people were loving that. See, that's what I like.
Yeah.
Andy, the Eighth Wonder of the World, was a band he had in high school.
Mhm. Can I give
Women
you?
were all over you.
Oh my God, couldn't keep them off of me.
Were you just like, get off me?
I was like, come on, bring it on.
Were you like this, like taking pics? Good thing there was no social media back then. They would have got you.
Blaze in the picture.
Just girls everywhere.
Okay, can I give you my Connor McDavid prediction?
He gone.
Yeah, but he's going to sign a short-term deal.
Okay, 2 years.
And then guess where he's going to go?
L.A.
How'd you know?
Because I know everything.
No. What makes you say that?
Why wouldn't you go to L.A.? You know what I mean? Kopitar's gonna be gone. Sucks.
Okay. But what makes you say that?
I just think that they'll have the cap
He's
space.
going to follow Gretzky's footsteps, dude. Edmonton to L.A. Inadvertently. But,
Yeah, but the only thing is, Gretter won 4 before he left.
yeah, I know.
Didn't win again.
No. You're right. They may win after he leaves.
I don't think it has anything with Gretzky. I think that he probably
No,
wants
it
to
has
live in
nothing.
fucking
I said
LA.
inadvertently.
Do you see his house up in Edmonton? Wait till you think what he's
Oh
gonna
my
get.
God.
I know. No
And
telephone
love
lines.
living in L.A.
Not much concrete.
Quiet.
Quiet.
Not a ton of
You don't even
attention
have to
around
like. You have those doors that you just open up and let the breeze come
Right.
in.
Oh,
Son of
I know.
Andy.
I know. So anyway, so
You know
here's
what I
what's going to happen. He's going to sign a
Fires everywhere.
short-term deal. I don't think he's going to walk. I think he'll sign a short-term deal.
Yeah.
Edmonton to L.A. McDavid and Kenny Holland reunite.
Okay.
I heard they had a great relationship in Edmonton.
Okay.
I think Kenny Holland included him in a lot of stuff. And from what I understand, that may not be happening quite as much now under this regime as much as it did under Kenny Holland.
Okay. Okay. So that's too. I mean, but you can't. You got to look at the team's pretty good,
No, of course.
and the way of life is pretty good
Yeah.
too.
So you're getting paid
And
17, 18 million.
What else do you
whatever.
think is a factor?
Well, I think it's.
What else do you think is a factor?
Are you trying to say because he's coming to the States?
Well, that's certainly one. But who else is talking to him on a day-to-day basis that's thinking about where their next way of life is going to be for 10 to 15 years?
Hold on. Because just.
You are off
No,
your
hold on.
fucking game.
Who's he talking to?
Yes, on a daily basis. His wife. Get out of here. You're off. Get in here.
That was your answer? Of
His
course-
wife.
I know he talks to her.
Well,
Well, she's not from L.A.
no, but you don't think she wants to live there?
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Fine.
You think she likes it? I mean, think about it. And no offense. I know she's a Canadian girl, I think. I don't know. You don't think she wants to go try L.A. out for
Okay, fine.
You don't think she has anything to do with this? I would say,
But
fuck
I would
yeah.
think that she wants to. She'd be open to other places too.
Or like Anaheim. You know,
No.
it's just
No, he's going to L.A.
shit. He's a superstar.
or New York, or Toronto,
Yeah.
or one of those
Yeah.
type places.
LA's appealing, dude. You got money, LA's appealing.
Dude, hell yeah.
Are you kidding me?
So,
And
anyway-
if I'm the wife and talking to him, which he's a fucking family.
And with Kopitar
you
leaving,
kidding?
he just walks in and puts the
He's
C
the
on his
fucking
chest.
go
Although
do
I
your
don't
thing.
think he'll go after this year. I do think he's going to sign a short-term deal
Okay.
with Edmonton.
Okay.
And you know, I've always said 4 years. It may be shorter than that. It may be in the 2 range. And you know what? let me just say this too. And I talked to some other like NHL like superstars, okay, about this recently. I don't know why he wouldn't take a short-term deal. If I'm Connor McDavid, I'm only doing 2-year deals.
Oh shit.
Like I can get 90 points minimum in my sleep. I'll be making no matter where I go.
The
Max money.
I'm the max.
Why would I lock myself into being anywhere long term?
Injuries?
Now, if I'm like,
Injuries?
a mid-level player and you want to maximize your money and there's no guarantee you're going to be good 5 years from now.
Sign as long as you can.
Dude, sign as long as you can. But
Yeah,
if I'm him, you agree with me? 2-year deals?
Well, I would say, like, with the caps going up, he might be putting a Scottie Pippen situation where he's way down the list of the top, and he's still the best player in the league.
Yeah.
Sign 2-year deal, babe.
2-year deals, 2-year deals, 2-year
You're
deals.
gonna be making $22
and
million.
then the organization has to like make sure they're good every 2 years, dude.
Sure.
Otherwise, you're walking, you're
Unless
leaving.
you have a terrible injury and you're missing out on money. But
Yeah, but
at this point, I don't even.
He
think
already
that-
has made
I
generational
know,
money. He's
I
already
know.
coming off a $100 million deal.
That's why you're just
and
like,
he'll make
I'll roll the dice
just
myself.
like Ovi making $40 million in the offseason from endorsements.
No shit.
Go
to LA.
I can only imagine how much
Speaking
money
of-
this guy's
speaking
making
of
with
endorsements,
endorsements in
speak-
Canada.
Well, how much you'll probably have more in LA if you're a superstar there.
You hope
Mo-
so. I mean, although they got a lot of options there, and he's gonna
They
have
have
he's gonna have
so-
to turn on the personality a little bit.
There you go.
I mean,
He'll be
under the current
You don't think Gretzky took advantage of that?
Gretzky had
You
the
don't
look
think
and the personality
Gretzky
and the
had
actress wife.
fucking. Are you
and
kidding?
Gretzky was more popular than McDavid
No doubt.
across the
no doubt.
sports landscape.
No doubt.
He's like tight with Magic Johnson.
No
He's,
doubt. He was pimping
There's
it out.
no
dude.
comparison.
But still, he monetized that. And I don't care if there's other superstars in LA. LA's got money.
Mhm.
Way more money than Edmonton. Way more than
Yeah.
you. There's fucking guys that are just little.
So if you want to do,
pockets of milk, that will sign him to
hey,
anything.
and Gretzky embraced the celebrity life.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do that.
So if
He's
you
not-
want the celebrity life and like go do a photo shoot one day instead of getting on the ice for an hour and practice your stick handling, like
You're wrong. He's already going through that up there. He's in a bubble there. You're gonna
Mhm.
blend in more in goddamn LA than you are in fucking.
No, I agree with
and
that.
then you accept
No,
the
but
celebrity death whenever it benefits
But I'm just
you.
saying, like, there's going to be a lot of things to do and things that he's going to be
Yeah.
invited to and stuff that's going
Yeah,
on.
you want to go be pimping? Go be pimping. You want
Yeah.
to go hide? Go hide. Think
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
He can't hide or pimp that anywhere there.
So
You're in Edmonton.
I think it's great. Maybe not great for
If he doesn't go there, we look like
maybe not
jackasses.
great for the Edmonton fans.
It's
and,
terrible for them.
A lot of the Canadian media who obviously want him to stay in Canada, and I get that, man. I get it. It's Connor McDavid, but I think it's great for hockey, like almost to like not, the suspense of not knowing what he's going to do,
Sure,
where
it's-
he's going to go.
People are talking
And I
about
love that he's just kind of doing his own thing.
And you know what? He's going to go and he's going to have a hell of a year. People are going to just keep bugging him, and it's going to be a storyline after storyline. And eventually he's going to have a bad game where something pops up about his contract. He's going to say something a little bit. Maybe he should. It's just going to be a drama fest.
And
And the
he's-
Olympics are coming up. Oh, yeah.
But
yeah,
he's not going to come out like Mitchie and be like,
He's too
somebody
smart for
put
that.
my address
He doesn't do
online,
that. He doesn't do that
although we
shit.
never found it. I said that all day. I'm like, well, where is it?
prayer for him?
It
Pray
just,
for him.
it just went away.
Went away.
Everything else is like screenshot. Everything.
Connor doesn't do that shit. You got to give him respect on that.
Oh, dude, I love Connor.
He doesn't
Man.
fuck.
He's cool as
He's
shit.
fucking just like, what? What? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what?
Yeah. McKinnon's the same way.
I like that.
Crosby's the same way.
Yeah, what? Yeah. Crosby's probably nicer than both of them as far as like just like a sweeter tone
Mm-hmm.
to his answers. But I kind of like that instead of being like, "Boo, you, I'm a victim. I'm getting threats online." Okay. Stand in my front. I need security. Get out of here. I'm sorry. He did get fucking carjacked in Toronto.
He did.
Was it with a gun?
I think so.
Okay.
What else could it have been with?
Fuck, he probably would have been like this.
A golden doodle.
He'd be like, take everything.
Take my car.
It's like Andy. I can't die. Well, in that situation, if somebody has a gun to your head, I gotta take my.
take the
I'm with my
car.
fucking wife. No, I don't know what I would do if I was rogue, and I don't know how I'd react. But if my wife is there, take whatever. Give me her. Give me fucking walk away. Take it. I don't give a fuck. Hold her. Wait.
Mhm.
Then sprint and find a way to call help.
See,
and
I'm not a fear monger.
you'd be like this. Take the children.
I'm not
Save me.
I'm
on TV.
I'm not a fear monger. I've never told my kids that like St. Louis isn't safe. And another kid this past weekend was like, asked their dad, like, is Boston safe? Like St. Louis isn't safe, and like Ty was like, St. Louis isn't safe.
Oh no.
And he's like, no, not really. Like the dad,
No, it's not.
it's not safe. I'm like,
No shit.
but I just don't like. I
Don't
don't. I just
scare him.
don't
He doesn't
scare
need to
my
know. He's not
kids,
going down there
dude.
right now.
No,
Wait till he hangs with his buddies. Like, hey,
I just don't tell. It's
he'll
like,
figure it out.
but like, if he
Andy,
wanted to go to
he'll
with his
figure it out.
buddies like downtown, I'd
He's
be
in
like,
he's in a little
dude,
bubble
no.
in his hockey bubble. He doesn't even
Exactly.
think about downtown.
No.
Why the
Why
fuck
would I
he?
tell him that?
Why would he even think about it? Don't say anything to him
No.
yet. He's not even going to go down there anyway. You think he's hanging out with his buddies downtown after a Cardinal game? No.
No. He's
So
walking
who
to
don't
his
you
car.
don't need to deal with
No,
that
thank
shit.
you.
Who fucking don't? He's not old enough
No.
for a reality yet. Let
No.
him live in his little kid world.
Yeah,
He
where
doesn't
everything's
need
happy
to
and
be-
everything's good.
To where we look at shit and
Thank
we
you.
know keep him in Happyville
Everything's happy
until he
Everything's
gets
good.
old enough to where he can't be aloof to situations.
Correct.
That's it. He's not there
No,
yet.
He's not there yet. I mean, I think there's ways you can go to any city.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, listen, I got chased down in France.
Oh,
remember?
by a migrant.
I don't think so. I think he was local.
What year?
Mm,
Oh, it's-
2009.
Okay.
2 years before 2011.
Which was hardcore for the country.
Yeah, I made that mistake earlier. I knew it's 2001.
We know
Come on.
you did, Andy.
Well, come
You
on.
went off your fucking game all goddamn.
Well, I'm
I
thinking.
don't know what
about
happened to
things.
you. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Let me look at you real quick.
Mm.
Yep, I see it on the edges of your eyes.
What is it, you think?
Something happened.
Can I tell you what happened?
Yeah, I know there's something. I see it.
Mm.
It's building up on the edges of your eyes. It's
We
corrosive.
lost 2-1
It's like
to
acid.
mid Fairfield. Ty had a breakaway with 30 seconds left.
It
in
got
the game.
hooked.
Kinda, yeah. It's funny you say that, but like,
Did
he
you?
got a shot off and the kid
see,
made the save.
Did I not predict this like an hour ago? I knew it.
Only reason
I predicted this whole thing.
the only reason I'm saying
I
it is
know
because
you
you said
more
that.
than you think.
God, eating at me. Can you help me out?
Wow.
But
Don't
seriously-
let that
seriously
bothers you.
help me out.
Like
with it.
you just fucking
Yeah.
lit off today.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Hockey takes were fine. Everything else, I could always tell because Andy's like, I got nothing. I don't want you to talk, so let's see. Let me talk about my dog for the 50th fucking time.
Let's talk about.
It's un-
I'm
it's like- it's
reading,
unbelievable.
Well, the literature that I read.
And I go to
at
Harvard. You were there last year. It's all
No,
good.
I was there.
You were at
2 days
Boston.
ago.
You said you're hanging out with the goddamn sailors. You weren't.
Yeah, was it Cape
No,
Cod?
you weren't.
Sure
no,
it
you
was.
weren't.
Yeah, it
Well,
was.
the wealthy Cape
The
Cod.
fisherman.
The wealthy Cape. You weren't hanging out with the blue collar folk.
Very
You're hanging out with them
manicured
fancy fucking
yards
Cape
everywhere.
Cod, baby. Expensive as a son of a bitch.
Mm. Yeah.
Son of a bitch. That's what Andy's rattled about. Ty didn't get that game-winning goal. Did you say something?
Game-tying
What'd you
goal.
say? What'd you say to him at the end of the game?
I told him great job, man. He worked his ass off in the third period. He was getting chances left
Okay.
and right. I told him, hey, man,
Okay.
sometimes the goalie's going to make the save.
Did you say anything to the ref?
No, of course not. I've never talked to the ref because, listen, we know friends of ours that have gotten into jams talking with refs.
Oh, really?
And I'm just,
Oh,
I don't
really?
ever want to put myself in
Fuck
that
no.
situation.
Don't
I feel
ever
like
talk to the ref.
I feel like that's how you just get canceled.
No shit. You can't talk to the ref, and everybody knows that.
I don't talk to the ref. I wasn't on the bench. I only went on the bench for one game this past weekend. I told you,
You
I
shouldn't
don't
talk to anybody.
like going on the
You
bench.
shouldn't talk to anybody except for the coaches. If you need to talk to the
I
coaches,
talk to our coaches.
if you need to do that, you don't talk to the refs. As a parent, you don't fucking even engage the other parents,
No.
even if they're saying little
Oh my
stupid
God,
things.
no.
Listen, parents are annoying. You know, they brag about their fucking kids to you, brag about their kids, brag about my kid did this, and all of a sudden he doesn't play well, still brags about their kids. And once your kid plays well, they don't say anything to you.
Mhm.
They don't say. Then they're the same parents on the opposite side that kind of just starts. They say something. Maybe you're not yelling at any kids, only positive stuff, but they'll be like, "Ty, come on, Ty." Like, no, don't yell at my kid. Like,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Worry about your kid,
Yeah.
but don't say anything about Ty.
Mhm.
This is my kid. I will when it's necessary.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
No big deal. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Come, Ty, pass the puck, Ty.
Yeah. Or something like that.
Something
yeah.
like that. Although Ty's probably not. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Pass the puck. I would never say that to a fucking other kid as a dad.
No,
or
you
anything.
get some of that.
Just wouldn't do that. I'm looking at my kid all the time. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
I'm looking at you, motherfucker.
Exactly.
You know, me and you got our own little thing. If like, okay, yeah. But I'm not worried about it. I don't care if he doesn't find a way to make the other kids better.
Yeah.
Don't fucking think about anybody else but you.
Mm-hmm.
Write this down, Andy.
You're right, man.
I'm kind of worried
Why
about
don't
you. a
you
little
write a book about this? You should come talk to the
bit.
organization.
Am I good enough for that?
I don't
Because
know.
you should just do it.
I would let you come talk.
Would you let me do that?
Yeah, I would let you do that. No, but I think you're right. So you kind of picked up on it, eating me up a little bit because he feels like, you let the team down type thing.
Oh, get out of here. He's fine. Get over it.
Yeah.
Get over it. Ain't no big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to get fucking smacked around and have shit go down and the refs suck. That's life.
Yeah,
That's hockey.
You keep talking about the refs. I'm not saying anything about the
anything.
refs.
Or another kid hooking you or whatever. Or a kid's under. Dude, he's going to go through so much shit where I remember these. And the kids on the other team might not even be that good, but they got to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just hurt. Like there's something about him where he bumps into you. There's something weird. And he fucking rattled me the whole time. And my dad saw it. And I just little things like that. You just got to get over that shit. You got to understand, learn from it. It's not going to be all breakaways where you're fucking, and Lori's like, winning championships and fucking tournaments. It's not going to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
And once he gets a little bit older, it's going to be even harder and harder.
Yeah.
You need a wake-up call, Andy.
That's right.
I'm worried about you.
No, why? I'm handling it. It's just handling it.
Okay.
What do I need a wake-up call about?
I just think you're off. You're off a little bit today, and
Oh,
I know
well,
that's right. Don't let that bother you.
Okay, well then,
That's
give
what
me
I'm
some.
saying.
I want to see some encouragement, some motivation
Just
from
don't
you.
let that
Instead, you're being.
No, I'm being
little
brutally honest.
negative.
I'm brutally honest. I
Yeah.
think that you're going to drive yourself crazy.
Yeah.
You're going to drive yourself crazy.
Yes.
You got a lot of shit going on, homeboy.
Yeah,
just
I
so you know.
Yeah, I know.
Important. No, I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
Important shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be fucking traveling, and then you can't let that. He's gotta start learn this shit.
Yeah.
You can't let that bother you.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm good, man.
All right.
I'm good,
Well,
homie.
that's all good. I love that you just love it. I love that your passion for. I just love it. It's like everybody else, and all these dads out there, like, come on, Andy, who are you fucking kidding? All you guys, you have a son in this situation, which you probably do, or a daughter. You guys are all crazy in your own way. Hell yeah. My dad was crazy in his own way. I would be, I don't know what the fuck I'd do. The Lord Jesus Christ said, Cam, we don't want you to deal with this. I know.
We don't want you to have kids.
We don't want you, although I think that'd be good.
For who?
Youth hockey, if I
You
had a
can't
kid.
even take
involved.
Ty to practice on Tuesday.
Why would I do that?
'Cause I asked you to.
I'm
That's
not- I'm not
See,
ki-
thank you,
I'm not-
Maddie. Maddie knows.
I'm not kid friendly.
So Cam's
No,
like, I can help you with anything
I'm
until
not-
you ask him to help you.
Yeah, but I'm not a. Kids aren't allowed in my house.
Come help me move a couch.
Why are you being this way?
Come help me. Come
What-
help.
what- do
come
I
help-
owe you
Come
something?
help me move a
Do I
couch.
owe you something?
Come help me move a couch
Jesus
today.
Christ.
Will you come help me move
I
a
don't do
couch?
that either. I don't help people move.
Dude, come
You know what?
on.
You
You're
cheap
not
jerk.
helping with
Where's
anything.
Where's one of your guys that you got a deal from? You fucking call them. I don't help people move.
Ireek?
And post about it. And just do that. I
Dude.
don't help people move. Just so you know.
Dude, Laurie hires all these handymen, and then they quit on her because she has them come over for the stupidest shit. They don't have time for that.
Holy fuck! Put your foot down. Put your foot down. That's $100 every time they show up at your house.
Yeah, but they're getting paid for it.
No. There's things that you could do at your house
I
that you
didn't-
don't fucking have. Like it's probably something where
Hanging pictures.
something like that.
I need a
You
level.
could
I need a
fucking just
level
do it,
from
dude. Or have a buddy.
Praveen gave me
You don't
a
think I
level.
could call my buddies up and just be like, dude, help me with this? They'll be at my house in 2 seconds.
I just tried.
2 seconds.
I just asked you.
Lori's hiring these handymen who are, they don't even leave their fucking little circumference
Uh-huh.
of fucking job sites, and you're paying $100 no matter what they do
Right.
when they show up to your house.
Mhm.
Whoa!
I just
you
asked
you
you-
need friends.
I just
You ha-
asked
have
you
nobody in
to
your-
come do that.
You have nobody in your subdivision. That's fucking brutal.
No, Bill
You're hiring
would help me.
every time they show up. It's $100.
Bill would help
guaranteed.
me. He lives on the street over.
So it's guaranteed $100. And she's
Whatever.
probably like, oh, she had to put like a screw into
Coming
something.
over doing shit.
Whoa, that's probably another thing that's eating away. You saw the bill. You go, God.
No, we're good with that. I didn't see that. Nothing like that.
Jeez, we need to talk after the show.
It was just
We'll talk after the
just the breakaway at the end of the game.
Whoa. I'd worry about the fucking handyman coming over every goddamn day.
Oh Jesus!
I'm just saying.
What are you trying to say?
It's expensive.
Oh, okay. I thought
Is
you
it
were
the
like,
same handyman? Is he a young toy? I got things going on.
Yeah. Hold
And
on,
he's-
let me put the dog up.
He's handsome as shit. You're like, God, what is this all about? Jesus.
Let me put the dog up.
You put the dog up so it doesn't bite you. The dog would just be like, well,
Play?
Blay wouldn't do a goddamn.
Kuchai, where?
Blay, hey, what?
Kuchai, where?
Golden doodle. Everybody's got a golden doodle.
Had an attack dog, Cocker Spaniel, and a German Shepherd.
We heard about it.
Kuchai, where?
You got nothing. Gotta do show prep. You gotta do show prep.
Dude, I got plenty.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
You gotta do
Holy
What
mother
else,
of
what
God,
else, what else you got
nothing.
on your list today?
Bernie Pront died.
I know.
70. He was a fucking big
80
dog.
years old.
He was a big dog in those 2 Stanley Cup wins.
Yes, he was.
Shit kicking team. Probably the coolest fucking team ever
Great,
assembled.
great goaltender.
Great goaltender. Like, that's the Philadelphia Flyers in the mid 70s were probably the coolest thing
Oh, yeah.
in hockey history.
I'll,
one of them.
I'll tell you, the Flyers
Coolest
are
thing in
one of
hockey
the
history.
coolest organizations historically
Shit, yeah.
ever. And a lot of it, obviously, is because of what you're talking about in the 70s.
You're goddamn right.
With Bobby Clark, who gave us
Mhm.
one of the best interviews of all time, by the way.
Oh, my God. And he knew he
went
was gonna
viral.
blow up, yeah.
He went viral. For people who don't remember,
Check that one out.
they drafted Nolan Patrick, and he said, I told him to take Cale Makar. We didn't even want Nolan Patrick.
Could you imagine where the Philadelphia Flyers were right now? Or right now. Would be right now.
If they had Cale Makar.
Could you imagine that? One decision like that could set you back decades.
Can I reverse the question?
No. Yeah.
What would the Colorado Avalanche be? Would they have a Stanley Cup?
Well, they got another big.
Would they
dog.
have a Stanley Cup? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Probably not. Probably, I don't know. He's that much. He's the best player in the league, arguably.
If you had to draft and you got to pick
You know what I mean?
any player in the league, first overall, most people, you'd probably take McDavid, right?
McDavid's number 1.
Who would you take two?
Probably Makar is up there.
Okay.
I mean,
No. I'm not asking up there.
Okay.
Who are you taking two?
Okay. God dang, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Makar.
You are.
And then I like these D-men, though. They run the.
What,
They play more
Demons?
than Damon. This defensemen play more. You could play that son of a bitch 30 minutes.
Well, he plays forward too. He scores 30 goals.
What?
Makar.
You could play him 30.
He scores 30 goals a year.
You could play
Or he
him-
did last year.
You could play him 30 fucking minutes. If you need to win a game, he won't
No.
come off the ice.
No. Unless he gets elbowed like he did in the preseason.
Oh my God. I hate seeing that shit.
What do you think of like that Aitchison
Oh, he got rocked too.
in the neutral zone? Now, remember how much we loved him
Yeah, he
at the
crushed him.
draft?
Did he hit anybody?
Normally he hits. Normally he does the hitting.
Yeah. But some of these guys, man, they still hit you, dude. Some of these Western League kids and whatnot,
Do
they'll
you have a
fucking
problem
put
with
you
it?
down.
Some of the Twitter comments are
It
like,
wasn't that
this,
bad.
what a jerk to do this in a preseason game.
Fuck
What?
you. Do you know the shit I did in preseason games? Oh my God. This is all out. This is your fucking last.
This
Are you
is your,
out of
this
your
is
mind?
your livelihood.
I even did it in training camp games too, against your own teammates, which I had to try to prove a point. And you look back on it, I'm like, oh my God, I hurt guys. And then a fucking preseason game, I don't give a shit about the Philadelphia Phantoms. Fucking, are you out of your mind? You're killing guys. God, yeah. I need people to see the back of my name, man. Like, there it is. Like, remember me. You kidding?
Kayshawn Aitchison.
Yeah.
He was 17th overall pick. He got blown up, man.
He'll be all right. What? Karma gets you, man, because you know you knock guys.
Well,
fucking-
he will get you back.
He'll get you back. Well, he's already got guys, and now you got. Now you're going to get more guys, and you're going to get got again.
Yeah.
We all get got eventually. Even you did.
Yeah.
By me.
A handful of times.
By Chaser and by Bobby Plugger.
It's a badge of honor.
That's a badge of honor.
I should have been on that Ferrari.
Just wait till I tell Twister and Losey that you said you're a better hockey player than them.
I didn't say
Next
that.
time.
I didn't say that. See, that's the difference. That's where you're hearing is
I think a lot of people heard that,
that's
and we delete.
oh do you know that by the way
What?
Cam last episode said Steiner texted him when
That was a
he
lie.
told me afterwards
That was
he
a lie.
lied about that.
That was a lie.
So
I'll give you that.
So you
That's
flat
a
out-
lie.
So
No,
that,
that's a-
so
that's a
that-
lie.
That
No,
never
that's a lie.
And Losey didn't say anything either.
Because I want Steiner to be like, although he'd listen to that. I should send it to him.
He didn't hear that.
I should send
And he
that
knew
to
I was
Steiner.
joking. He's
Fucking-
one of the
I'll
ones.
send it to everybody. Don't play with me.
He's one of the ones. It's noon. Do you bring a beef stick or anything today?
Yeah, I did.
Do you have a energy drink or anything?
A bitch.
I got
What do
fucking
you-
beef sticks out the wazoo.
Dude, I don't want the
half-eaten.
half-eaten ones.
Take that.
Oh, I like the
Take that
no,
back.
no, give it back to
No.
me. Jalapeno,
Bring your own food.
jalapeno
Bring your own
cheddar.
food.
Do you have
Bring your
that
own
one?
food. Bring your own food. Bring your own food.
All right.
I cooked
Anything
all
else,
goddamn.
hockey?
Let me see, man. You gotta do show prep. You got to do show
I
prep.
have so much.
You got to do.
you wanna-
say it together?
You got
Gotta
to do show
show
prep, but you don't
You
want to.
gotta do show
I
prep.
I can talk about the Blues too
You-
if you want to.
What do you gonna break down every preseason game?
I don't do that. See?
What do you? Tim, what are you
That's the
gonna say?
difference.
What are you gonna say?
Let's get to preseason game 3 to 5, and let's start
Yeah,
evaluating.
that's what we're doing then. We got Monty on, and this was a couple weeks ago, by the way.
Oh, we
everybody.
did this like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. So if it's
so it
not
may
up
be
to
a little
date,
bit outdated, but
it's all
you'll
good.
get the gist of
Yeah.
it.
And we got some good guests coming up too, so we're all
Yeah.
good, baby. We love all you guys, man. We always bring the heat. We have badass guests. If you guys didn't listen to Matt Cook on YouTube, check that bad boy out too.
You're gonna
Congestion.
you're gonna make
That's what
it.
that is.
In
I need a-
congestion.
I need a Prilosec. But go. What the fuck?
I do like this Justin Carbonneau, who the Blues
He looks pretty good.
drafted in the first round. He's gonna be a good player, and that's another reason why the Blues were able to move on past Bull Duke too. They got all these wingers, man.
How'd May you look?
Good stick. Monty, I like how Monty did say like it's an adjustment for how they play
Yeah.
in the D zone versus what he's used to. So maybe the brain isn't functioning as fast as it will, which
Monty.
I can relate to after my trip to Harvard this past weekend.
Monty, after the game against Columbus, this is yesterday or whatever. They're like, how'd Tyler Tucker do? Who I love.
Oh, he called
like,
me.
Yeah, he was average.
He's the only one because he was saying positive stuff
I
about
didn't
everybody
see
else.
the whole game because there's so much football going on. I was like, oh, I watch it. But did he fuck up or something?
He just didn't.
I kind of like
He
how
was fine. You know, that's his first game, but he's letting Tyler know,
don't
hey, you're an
ain't-
important player for us.
exactly.
And this
I
is
need
the
you to be
first time
better.
you've come into camp where you know you have a spot.
There it is.
But just because you know you have a spot, don't come to work every day feeling comfortable. I need
You
the
are.
uncomfortable Tyler Tucker. And I know you had the knee injury and this injury that you had last year, but we're over that. Now you're healthy, and I need you to lock in and get ready for the year.
That is pinpoint perfect analysis. Pinpoint. It's exactly what Lou would do with me including to this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what it
Is
means.
that you?
That's what it means.
Why are you good at this? And the other thing, you just
Like what?
I don't know.
That's negativity.
No, it's reality.
No, that's
It's all good. That was a damn good statement.
Thank
Damn
you.
good.
Can I have that beef stick back? I'll do a little borrow.
Andy will scavenge us off me just so he has an extra one because we get free fucking shit. That's an. Don't eat it on camera. Let's go. I know. Do you not want to be at home? Let's go. Let's go.
How long has this been in there?
Oh, 5 weeks.
Mm.
I think. Oh, it's my. Oh no, it's got. Oh my God, it's got bite marks on it from Boo, back a year ago before she died. I'm joking. Boo. Oh, why'd I even bring her up? God dang it.
Mm.
Oh God.
She.
I might have to get another little kitty cat,
You-
and Kate's not gonna be happy with it because we're just.
You have a
I
energy
want-
drink in there?
No. Yes, I want another kitty cat.
Mhm.
God dang it! I love my puppies. I love my wife.
Yeah.
I love a lot of things, but I do want another kitty.
Nobody wants one. Mm,
I do.
Nobody
I just
does.
said I want
Nobody
one.
does. You don't need one. My eyes are itching.
Don't
even
need
talking
anything.
about it.
Oh God, might need a new kitty cat. That's all.
You see Austin Matthews getting frustrated with the media. I kind of touched on it.
I don't want it. Get pissy. If I can tell him to shut up. Who cares?
Now people are saying John Tavares is hoping for another shot at an Olympic gold. I don't know if he's making Team Canada.
I don't know. We'll see. He played pretty damn good last year. I don't know. I'd have him on the fourth line
player.
center.
Would you?
Maybe. Or an extra.
Ahead of like a
I'd have him around.
Robert Thomas or a
I don't know.
Celebrini
We'll
or
see how they play.
I'm asking you.
Listen, you fucking asking me something. I got to evaluate these motherfuckers. Okay?
Thank you.
I got to evaluate all Team USA. I'll be evaluating.
What do you think of Matthew Tkachuk on College Game Day?
He said
You know, I gave him a lot of.
it's tough to do
I
that.
gave him a lot of stats and stuff.
Dude,
like
these
that.
guys.
I was breaking down some games for him, so he.
Oh,
could...
he didn't listen. But if you're a hockey guy, like, does he listen to that much college football? I bet you not.
No.
There's so many things he's got going on, and for you to go up there and act like it's tough. Those college guys know every.
Yeah, but you don't. They don't expect that from you. They bring.
He played it cool. Yeah, but you could still look goofy where you could be a meme. You know, right? Like you say something goofy like this guy did this and he didn't do it, or you don't really stop eating in front of the people. But he did say he didn't go to college, or he didn't do his homework since 9th grade. And then Chaminade, his school, comes out and tweets out something like that's false information. He did do it, whatever. It was pretty funny. Good for him. There's a lot of people.
Did you graduate high school?
No. God, no.
No?
9th grade education.
You don't have a.
No.
What do you mean 9th grade education?
That's when I.
You didn't go to 10th grade?
That's basically when I stopped trying.
You know, Jimmy Snuggerud the other day, there was a clip out of him saying, what was the hardest class you took in college? And he said bowling.
Just shows
and
what
they
a
said,
joke
did you take like math? And he goes, I think I did.
That just shows.
Well, for those guys.
Okay.
But like at Harvard, like some of the people that I was talking to
yeah,
and meeting with on campus.
I think a lot of people get these, they go down a certain career path and they're like, I'm going to make money. And they come out.
You know, there's
like,
an old.
nope, I'm not.
There's an old saying.
Hey, are you wasting time?
The Harvard.
Is there something?
Do you know what this means? Because it's on a lot of the hoodies and a lot of the shirts.
A little trivia question for Cam. Trivia question here. He just went to Harvard. He took a couple notes down. Now he's going to quiz me on it.
Let me just tell you what it. Veritas.
Burritos?
Veritas.
I don't know.
Veritas. Veritas.
What does it mean?
Truth.
Truth. Yeah, there you go, Andy. Truth. Gives a shit. What a waste of time.
I'm so much smarter after just being there and meeting with a lot of the different people.
You had made a couple good points today, but
I made a number of good points.
And he's thinking about that poor Ty's missed breakaway at the end of the game. He let his team down.
Oh, don't say that.
How dare you? You probably still looking at him like he let his team down.
No.
Let it go.
All right, let's get to Monty.
Let's go.
Let's get to Monty.
Let's go. You know.
Great coach.
Yoink. Great coach. I like Monty a lot. Oh, God, son of a fucking
Why are you
bitch.
spilling everywhere, dude?
Maddie, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
God damn it. Give me some towels.
I don't have
You're
any.
right there.
Jesus.
God damn it. Fucking bag. We love everybody out there. We love people from the U.S., Canada, Mexico, Venezuela, fucking China.
Where?
We love the people in China.
Where?
I don't like the regime. I like the people.
Where?
China. And we like people from everywhere. Everywhere.
Can I ask you a question?
No, can we just go?
No, I got to get into one thing.
What?
Not to get political.
Andy always calls me and says, we got to, and then he's the one that gets political. He's the one that does it.
No, I don't.
I don't even start it.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
No.
Why does everybody care now? You got they fucking FBI went into Facebook and fucking censored so many people. They cut Trump off Twitter. They fired actually Tucker Carlson from Fox News for saying shit. And Tucker
Bill
was actually
O'Reilly.
Yeah, well, he was getting handsy.
Oh.
But Tucker was fired, and he was actually making the station money, a boatload of money. Jimmy Kimmel was losing $40 million fucking dollars a year.
So why'd they fire Tucker Carlson?
Because this stuff, I think his stance on, was it maybe COVID, calling people out and stuff like that, they warned him. It's the way it is, man. Now, the FCC part of it, I don't know. Listen, you get canceled. Doesn't mean you can't just start a YouTube.
What do you think of Piers Morgan?
I like him.
I think he had something went down with like Don Lemon or something.
Oh, yeah,
He
Don
had him
Lemon
as a
said,
guest.
you didn't prep, you put me off guard.
Oh, by asking him why he got fired by
Shut up,
CNN?
Don, shut up.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully we're not getting political with that. I just asked you about.
I told you.
About
Yeah, and
Jimmy
everybody's like, free speech. Well, okay, if I go on a fucking broadcast of the Blues and say something, like, they're gonna fire me.
right.
You kidding? Doesn't mean I'm going to jail. It just, unless you're in the UK. Oh God, what's going on over there, man? I
What
keep
do you
seeing people getting
mean?
fucking arrested
Yeah,
for
but I don't know if
tweets
it's
and stuff.
AI. I saw like 8-year-old kids getting
No,
arrested.
I think it's real.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Not good.
They have all different types of police and men and women there.
Do you see the one where the Muslim woman
She's
police
a
officer,
cop.
and then the hot one?
Yes. Is that
I
AI?
thought it was a.
I thought it was a skit.
I thought it was a porno. I go, what's this? It was early in the morning because that's when
You're like,
before
let me pop this one in.
No, it's like when you're on Twitter
Mhm.
early in the morning, sometimes fucking porn shows up on fucking
Oh my
For
God.
You. Okay. Go to the other thing and it won't show up. But sometimes it comes in waves.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, this is going to be a porn video because the one girl was hot
Right.
and it wasn't. And I was like, oh, what?
They were knocking on.
And then I'm listening to what
They
they're
were
saying. I'm
knocking
like,
on someone's door trying to confiscate a cell phone.
yeah,
Is that real?
I think so.
I think you got dude.
You worry about you.
No,
when
I
it comes
think
to
you
that.
got
You
got.
worry about you, Maddie. You worry about you when it comes
About
to that
you.
stuff. You worry about
So,
you.
Ty-
Sometimes you worry about everybody else but yourself.
So Ty,
you need work.
he-
You got work to do.
Ty
You
Roden-
need to find
Ty-
Christ, maybe.
oh my God.
Most people, when they play games now when they're older, they get to the locker room 15 minutes before the game. They go, there's not much going on. We get there an hour and a half beforehand. We chill. We're watching news and stuff like that. So guys just walking around with their wee-wees hanging.
Mm.
A little too long. It's a time limit.
Harvard has a women's
Who gives a shit?
rugby team, I believe.
Would you dominate that?
Asia won the MVP. The girl who shit her pants. 4 times.
It's hot.
4th time she won the MVP.
Big deal. It's a big deal.
The WMVP.
It's badass. It's a good product. Good product, especially when Caitlin's out. It's a good product. Real good product.
How dare you?
I
Why would you say that?
whatever. I watched it for a little bit the other day because I was watching a football game and
then
it
it-
goes right
Right
to
to
that.
the WNBA.
And I'm like, son of a bitch. I was gonna mess. I was gonna. I was about to. I think I did put a video and I just
You did?
didn't send it to you because I was barbecuing.
Oh.
I'm like, Kate, check this
You
out.
hear like the announcer, welcome in.
And I look at the fans. You know, it's so funny. I go, Kate, look, check this out. She's like, oh. Kate's even like, get me away from this.
That's not how they
and
dribble.
Over and over and over. It's awesome. But
Jim Montgomery's on this edition of the
Yeah,
Canister
Jesus.
podcast.
we love him. Damn good coach. Damn.
What do you think
good.
he's so good at?
Communication. X's and O's. A little bit of everything, I'd say.
Mhm.
Played the game, played with players, won in college, was a leader in college,
Yeah.
coached for a little while,
One
Had
in-
some success.
One in junior.
coached some big dogs, had unbelievable teams. Hasn't won yet, but I think he will in his near future.
How close are the Blues to winning the Stanley Cup?
I don't think they're as far out as you think. And
I'm
you're like,
gonna
we
s-
don't have a superstar. Well, did they have a superstar in 19? No, they had a bunch of fucking really good players. I mean, Petro was a superstar, Vladdy, but nobody like monster superstar.
Was
You just
Vladdy a
didn't.
superstar?
He was a star in St. Louis.
Do you know that he only scored 40 goals one time?
Yeah, he was a star in a mixture of really good players.
Yeah.
You know, he was.
No, he
Like, he
was.
was a sniper, man. Had some highlight
But do you
reels.
hear what I said?
Yes.
He only got to 40 and 40
Yeah.
on the nose one time.
I know. Yeah.
He looks skinny now. You see him?
Yeah. He shaved his head a little bit, too.
Yeah, so that'll do it.
Kind of.
It's like,
Well, he probably has a new diet when you get older, and he's like, he might have one of those healthier diets where he probably has a chef and stuff.
I'm
like
the
that.
opposite. I'm starting to eat steak
Yeah, you look
now.
big.
Thank you.
I like when you wear all. You look fucking. Let me look at you. Stand up for the camera real quick. Show me your sweatpants. Yeah, but you can't. You look good. Like you look kind of athletic and
Yeah.
tough. Until I look at your stupid goddamn feet.
Mm-hmm.
Those stupid ass
Then
sandals
what
like you're a
happens?
child. I can't take you serious. I look at you, I'm like, God, you look,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden I see those stupid fucking sandals, and I denounce you a little bit.
Damn.
I know.
What's denounce mean?
Like you're like,
Okay, I don't like,
like
that.
you're not as cool as you think.
Oh,
You unathletic. You walk like a duck with those. You can't do that.
It's an off day.
You walk like you have flippers on.
Okay, but it's an off day.
I don't care. The brand, show prep, brand.
These
Representing
sweatpants
the
actually
brand.
are a collaboration between First Form and Normal Brand.
Oh God, I love sweat. This is sweatpants season.
I brought you a hoodie today.
I know. Look at this goddamn hoodie. Match my shit. What's up? Bop, bop, bop. What? Badass. I like these shirts. I got my daddy. I sent him that. I got him a bunch of chili yesterday.
Okay.
I hooked my dad up. Kate saw the puppy for the first time. I hooked him up with one of these shirts too. He looks awesome.
Denny,
Yeah, it looks awesome. In it. Medium.
where's Bear?
Bear's back with his
Yeah.
first family.
He's had lots of dogs.
No, he just got another.
Yeah, we just got another one.
Well, Bear scratched him and he almost died.
Well, okay.
You want to go into that? You didn't even
Okay.
know that? He almost died.
Okay, don't.
Bear's too aggressive. My dad's.
Okay, let's not.
He has no
embellish.
strength anymore.
Okay.
No, he was in the hospital for a goddamn
Fine,
month because
I
a
get
bear
it.
scratched him. So we had to take him back.
Okay.
Goddamn.
Now what does he
you
have?
are
Now what does he have?
A rescue dog, another rescue, but smaller,
Okay.
more disciplined.
Well, stop getting these rescues, these skittish dogs.
Oh, we like to rescue doggies. Have our whole life.
Okay.
Golden doodle. ain't he?
The Chemistry Broadcast.
Let's go.
The Chemistry Podcast
me.
is brought to you by Stiefel.
Stiefel, the real deal right there, baby. You see Stiefel everywhere. Look at the helmets. Look at the jerseys. Look at the Cardinals jerseys. Look everywhere in St. Louis. They represent St. Louis and a lot of other places too.
Oh,
Where
global.
they are.
Global.
Their footprint here, shoot.
global.
They take care of people, man. They really do.
Well, they help individuals pursue financial goals, business and organizations raise and protect capital, and communities offer a higher quality of life.
That's what you want. That's exactly what you want.
Because you got to cast aside the preconceived notions and assumptions. 'cause
Goddamn
there
right.
are a lot of those.
Dang.
Focusing on understanding your needs and your goals. And when you achieve your goals, this is what I love about
What do you
Stiefel.
like? That's
When you achieve your goals, Stiefel
They-
achieves
I know.
theirs.
That's exactly right.
I love that, man.
I know, like it's actually true though. If you really think about it, they do. They help you, and then they're helped
Well, they
whenever they
help
help
you
you. When
to-
you are successful,
Yes.
they're successful.
Yes.
That's
they
it.
achieve ours.
That's it.
To lead our industry as the advisor of choice for clients, the firm of choice for advisors, and the investment of choice for shareholders.
Damn right.
Hell yeah, Stiefel. We're gonna get Stiefel. I'm working on that
Work
right
on
now.
it, Andy.
Trying to get
Right yonder.
the Stiefel patch right here
Right
on the
yonder.
Camistrick jersey.
Damn right. I need to move this jersey.
Jersey.
Hey.
Firstform.com/Camistrick. Use our link and use it today and continue to empower yourself with health.
Right here, baby. Right here. Go on YouTube and look what I'm doing right now.
Get yourself some hoodies. It's hoodie season coming.
Check out these hoodies on. You just got to go to our YouTube channel, Camus Rick, and then you'll see what we're wearing. I'm always wearing First Form. Always, baby.
Mhm. I'm always drinking and eating First Form.
So am I.
It's changed
just-
my life.
Gave you a beef stick.
It's amazing how many of our clients have changed our lives. Stiefel,
Stiefel,
First Form,
Fires Firm,
number of them.
Blue Note Roofing.
That'll change your
Right.
lives too. But firstform.com/Camistrick. Use our link. So that's the link, firstform.com/Camistrick. Check out the protein, the clothing, like I said, the energy drinks,
Collagen, the greens, the creatine,
the vitamins,
the hydration packs,
the creatine,
the hats, the apparel, the way of
Everything.
life, everything.
way of life, the discipline,
Way of life. The people that follow First Form,
Yes.
the athletes that follow
Yes.
First Form,
the
they're
discipline.
gigantic. They're disciplined. That's what I need to work on more than anything.
Yes, you do. And show
I
prep.
want to be First Form.
And
Nick.
show prep. You brought nothing to the table today. Really, honestly.
See how you turn things. They call you out on this
Oh,
shit.
they call you out too.
Do you do this with Lori? Like, do you? She's gonna look at you like a buffoon.
What do you mean? What topics did you bring today?
Show prep. Got to do show prep.
Got to do show prep. Cam, do you know where your money is right now? Like, do you know how much money you
Kate's
have?
pocket.
Do you know how much money you have in like all your different like revenue streams, 401ks? all
No,
that type of stuff?
I have so much going on. I have
But
no
you know
idea.
it's important to know all that.
God, yeah,
And you know it's important to know like how much you have for retirement,
I know.
how you're gonna be able to live in retirement, all that type of stuff.
Of course,
Okay.
hardcore, man. That's what everybody thinks about all day long.
Yeah, like how much you have in your properties,
Yeah, and and how organized you are.
how much you own in your properties and in your investments.
Mhm. What can I
Um,
do?
Because you know this lack of awareness leads to leaving money on the table.
I know. Being unorganized as a whole makes you depressed.
Oh my God.
It does.
Do you know that money can
Especially
break
with
up
your money.
couples?
My mom and dad fought about money. It was the worst thing in the world when I was a kid. I hated it. They fought about money. They were unorganized. They were.
Well,
I
see,
love them.
Okay,
but they
so
were
here's the difference.
unorganized.
So Monarch brings the couples together. That's the difference. So it gives your partner full access to your shared dashboard. So you want them to know everything that's going on.
Oh, your
much you're-
wife?
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
of course. Including linked accounts, budgets, goals, spending activity. You got to budget. You got to know how much you're spending.
doubt.
You got to be able to budget. Be on the same page. You don't want to fight, man. Fights about money are the number one reason relationships fall apart. Number one reason,
Big
dude.
time. That is a fact.
No more guessing, no more hiding, no more, I didn't realize we spent that
What
much.
happened? We did.
Call to action. Use the promo code STRICK.
Strick. Use the promo code Strick.
And you get
Strick.
50% off your first year at monarchmoney.com.
Stricky. No, it's Strick.
Strick. Use the promo code STRICK. And the Monarch app,
Oh, Strick.
it's not just another app. It's a different type of app.
Keeps you organized, Andy.
Well, it's a tool that real professionals and experts actually love. Named Best Budgeting App of 2025 by the Wall
Keep it
Street
all
Journal.
organized.
Are you kidding me?
Keep it all organized. That's what you do.
MonarchMoney.com, baby.
Hell
Use
yeah.
that promo code STRICK.
Let's go. Strick, baby. Let's go.
Blue Note Roofing. Call David Novak today, 314-920-5713, baby.
Damn good. We're going to have some storms coming our way.
I won my Survivor pool again for the third straight week.
Nobody
I've advanced to week 4.
gives a fuck. Now, let me tell you something. I read another article. We got a monster coming our way.
What did? Who
Missouri
does?
does.
When? You read some literature? Because I didn't see this during my time in the Harvard Library.
I keep track of all this shit.
Going up
We're
150 steps to get there.
we're getting an earthquake coming our way.
Oh my God, dude! You can't just say that. You don't know that. You're like that guy who tried Y2K predictions,
No.
all that stuff.
The New Madrid fault lines ready to erupt.
You said this a year or two ago.
You ever read the newspaper?
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot of little shuffling going around. Little
Really?
earthquakes in Fenton, earthquakes in southern Missouri, earthquakes all around.
Every day I'm
And
shuffling.
You don't eat every day. Every day. You don't even know what's going on. I'm just a little prepared.
Okay, well, let's talk about that.
I predict tornadoes,
talk about
and it
that.
fucking happens. And I'm telling you, there's
Let's
going to be an
talk about
earthquake.
that after the interview.
Just letting you know.
Because you're really stalling things here, dude. Gutters,
Oh, fucking Stolly Magoo.
roofing,
Yep.
siding,
Fascia.
soffit, fascia. I mean, if you have hail damage, whatever, get the Blue Note Roofing.
hail's
Let
gonna-
him take
We're
care
going
of
to have
you.
a nasty winter, and you're going to need him.
Oh my God,
We're going to have a nasty winter.
you're gonna need David Novak. You know who else you're gonna need? And I will say, the one thing I didn't experience this past weekend was losing an edge, was toe picking.
Oh, no.
His skates
I'd
were
be
perfect.
fucking pissed at you if you bring Ty all the way
Sparks
there and your
hockey,
skates
baby.
are fucked up.
Oh my God,
Are you kidding?
I know, amazing. And they're out of Boston, I believe. Sparks hockey. And I just felt great there. Sparks hockey, baby. Takes your game to the next level, one sharpening at a time.
Damn right.
You know
And
that?
don't have Weirdo Boy do it. Weirdo Boy.
Who?
Seth.
Oh God.
Collecting animal bones.
Doing radical things.
Collecting underwear throughout the... I'm just saying. He goes to people's houses, collects underwear.
Oh,
Very
God,
bizarre.
he does
That's
that?
what fucking sociopaths do.
Seth is doing that? Okay. Well, let's stay away from him. Get your skates
The
sharpened.
parents go downstairs and they're like, what's all the underwear from... Well, there's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, those are warning
It's a-
signs.
no, thank you. That's it. Figure it out.
Yeah. Get
As a
yourself a
parent.
Sparks, because that person is also sharpening the skates at
That's
the
right.
local
that's,
pro shop.
That's what I'm trying to say. And he's going to done fuck him up. And listen, just get it done before 6 o'clock in the morning. You got to leave for a practice or whatever. Your skates are fucked up because
Yeah.
he stepped on a screw.
I know.
Just get it done. Boom, 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 boom. Put it 3/8.
Yeah.
Totally easy.
5/8, which is the way Stricky does it.
You call yourself the third person. That's God. So odd. He calls himself Stricky. No one else does, but he calls himself that.
Shit.
Odd behavior.
Kidding. Oh yeah. Come on. What happened to your sense of humor?
No, I'm calling you out.
You know how to spell humor?
HUMOR.
In Canada, they spell it O-U-R.
Cool.
I kind of like the
Cool.
Canadian spelling a little more.
Cool. Just like Centre.
I love everything about Canada.
Oh, you do?
Mhm.
Like what?
Hockey.
What about what else?
Syrup.
No, what else?
Syrup.
What else?
TV shows.
What else?
Ketchup chips.
You like their taxes?
Poutine.
Oh, God, that girl that had that poutine, hot as fuck. She ate poutine in front of me, and I'm like, I know you are gonna piss out of your ass. later."
Oh God.
And it's the biggest turnoff.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Sparks Hockey. Use our promo code Cam and Strick. It's going to save you more money than Black Friday and Cyber
Cyber
Monday.
Monday. coming up, baby. Halloween's coming up. I got my decorations up. Let's go.
Hell yeah. True Float. True Float.
Oh, this is the best time to take a cooler, go down on river, like Arkansas.
yeah.
River. Dude, this is where my dad used to do it.
Go camping.
In October, when the fucking all the bullshit's gone,
All
the leaves
bugs,
are changing,
Bugs are gone.
the water's low because there's not much rain going on, so you can navigate a little bit better.
Yeah.
So you know if you camp out on the side of the river, you're not gonna get
let
flooded.
me say this though, you don't even need to go on a float trip or anything. You can just go camping.
Oh, or just take it to your kid's game or whatever.
To the kids'
like
game,
I
yeah.
see all these kids, like you go to these games, like baseball games or whatever the case is. I don't know if it's over now, but every parent has a cooler.
Yeah.
For everybody else, like whether it's Gatorade for the kids, Jello shots for the parents.
Dude, get one from True Float. You can put your logo on there from your business.
They're cool.
They
man.
put
Edmonton.
You can get a Cam and Strick one too, man.
We love you guys.
And the quality of these coolers are second to none. Describe the quality.
Well, they could fall out of your truck going fucking 65
even
miles
have
an
a
hour. That
scratch on
some
it.
bitch ain't gonna have no scratch on it.
But what about Yeti?
Bunch of pansy asses, Yeti. Overhyped. Overpriced. Overhyped.
Over everything.
Soft is what they are.
True Float.
True Floats.
They're
are
cheaper
real
than
shit
Yeti
kicker.
too, man.
Yep. They're the real shit kickers.
Where are they from?
Edmonton, Alberta.
Alberta shit kickers, baby.
Like fucking, who's a fucking Alberta shit kicker we know? Todd Fedoric from like Redwater, Alberta. God. What's that fucking town like? Redwater, meaning blood, Andy.
Oh my God.
Shit kicking motherfucker.
I don't like hearing about it.
Where's Steve McIntyre from? Is he Alberta?
He's Alberta.
Fuck, I better get that right because I know he's a cowboy
He's
up
a
there.
cowboy,
fucking doing his
son of a
goddamn
bitch.
thing. I know Kinger's from Saskatchewan.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Listen, Alberta, Manitoba, Saskatchewan.
There's a pop song that
You
talks about
guys,
Saskatchewan right now.
I put all three of you in one category as the biggest shit kickers
that you've ever met.
even more than fucking U.S.
Where? Who?
We have a bunch of pussies down here now.
Really?
We just have way more population than you.
Yeah, not where I live.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not where I went to
And
high school.
Ladue.
Where I went to high school.
Ladue. Andy went to high school in Creve Coeur. God. You don't even, Bubble Boy.
Monty, baby.
Bubble Boy.
On this edition of the
We love you,
Chemistry
Monty. Let's go.
Podcast, presented by Stiefel, baby. The Chemistry Podcast is brought to you by First Form, baby. Use our link and do it today. www.firstform.com/camandstrick.
Get jacked now. They are the real deal.
Get that protein, check out the apparel, eat those bars, and drink those energy drinks. Firstform.com/camandstrick.
Yeah.
Now on to the interview. How you handling the heat right now? Are you golfing?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Pretty good. Like it's as long as you have a pool somewhere nearby, I think you're all right.
I know it. What do you do during the summer? Like, when are you not thinking hockey? When are you able to escape from thinking hockey? Or is that like a relief for you? You always want to have hockey on your mind because that's when you're most comfortable when you're thinking hockey.
Well, you know what? It's a really good point you say. Like I am very comfortable when I am thinking hockey. But like we went on vacation to the Caribbean, I didn't think about it at all. But you do have moments where certain things, like I could be talking to any of my kids and all of a sudden, like you're trying to teach them, don't be afraid to jump off this rock. And you start thinking, well, I wonder if what I just said to my daughter, who's 7 years old, just jumped off 20-foot rock into the ocean. If I could translate that into, something with Walker or something, just as a type of thing. But, for the most part, I get away from the hockey. I know that it's a long time and that September 17th is still quite a few weeks away. So it's like you have time, but you're always thinking of little things that maybe you'll say to a certain player or you'll say to the team day one before game one, stuff like that goes through your head.
Cam's not jumping off that rock, I'll tell you that
No.
right now.
I used to do that kind of stuff. No. I'm a pansy with that now, man. I got to protect myself. Do you ever just like think about something like, you know what? I'm gonna check out the power play in this situation from last year and go on YouTube or find clips and just kind of sit down and go through it. And then you're done and you get away from it for a little bit?
Yeah, you do that quite a bit, actually. Like leading up to development camp, I went through in Boston, the kids were in school. I had a lot of time when our season ended. I had a lot of time, so I got a lot of work done early. And then after development camp, I kind of took some time off, not really doing much of that stuff. And then the last couple of weeks, every morning, 4 days a week, I've probably been going into Centene, doing something for constructive for an hour or two. And then that gets you way ahead of the curve, gets you prepared.
What a crazy year for you.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, Monty. I would like look at you on TV sometimes, like when you guys be on the road, I'm like, how is this guy even like take a deep breath? You know what I mean? Like you're coaching one team, literally a couple days later, you're behind the bench with another team. But was it not that hard of a transition, or was it an easier transition because of your comfort level here in St. Louis and knowing a lot of people here?
It was an easier transition because of my comfort level of who I was going to work with, my familiarity, obviously, with this great city, and so many people, and I knew that without my family, I had, so many people that I could rely on for living purposes and, being able to go have lunch or dinner with people, so that was very comforting. But it was a new experience taking over a team during the season. And that was very invigorating.
So what was the first thing you said to the guys?
I remember I was in New York City, was in the hotel night before we played the Rangers. And, first thing I said is, listen, I just went through this. If you guys haven't reached out to Banny, please do, because it's hard. It's the same feeling that you guys go through when you're traded, or maybe, when you're early in your career and you get sent down. So please do that. And then I talked about what we were going to try and accomplish starting with day one the next day.
Did you really believe the team here in St. Louis was as good as what you were saying publicly? Like you were saying that you thought you had a good team here, but they didn't turn it on really and really get going until after you got here. I mean, what kind of team did you think you were inheriting?
Yeah, well, when I first got here, I didn't know how good the team was. But after that first game against the Rangers, I could see it. The advantage you have of when you go from one NHL team and 5 days later you're coaching in another, and you're in the same league, and you see so many plays being made, and you see the ability at different positions, and we didn't even have a Binner in nets. We had Hof was in nets my first game, and he was unreal that first game.
Yeah.
And it's like, we have depth at every position. It got me really excited. And that's why after that first game, I think it's really important as a coach, you're genuine, you're really honest. And I was honest. I said, we're going to be a really good hockey team, because I could see it that game. I knew there was going to be trials. Didn't expect that many. I got to be honest about that, but in the end, and what we look forward to doing next year.
Listen, when coaches get fired, it's like so many coaches have come through here. I remember Joe Quenneville took a little while to like be able to talk about it. Like Andy Murray was like wanting to talk that day.
Yeah.
Ken Hitchcock could talk almost like right away. So when you get let go by Boston, like what were your emotions? Were you pissed off? Were you angry? Did you know that you would get a job as quick as you did? Because I feel like Boston probably knew. That's probably why they fired you. It's like he'll get a job right away. We won't have to pay him anyway. So he's going to go get a job right off the bat. I think people in the hockey world have so much respect for you. But emotionally, like, what were you feeling when you got let go by Boston?
Well, emotionally, when I got let go by Boston, right away, I always look at what I could have done better. How could I have still been coaching, the Bruins? And I was going through that, and then the phone rings pretty quick, and you're pretty down. My first emotion always is to protect my family, and make sure that my wife is a real tough woman in a great sense. The rock of our family, but your kids, like they're emotionally at a vulnerable age. It doesn't matter what age they are, under 18. And, a couple of them had a hard time with it. And that affects you as a parent. It's, you live through the emotions of your kids at times. So that part, was down. But then when it starts to go the other way, you quickly, you start to get excited about another opportunity. I still didn't know if I was ready right away, but with every day I started to feel like I was, and I needed to make sure my family was good with it, because there was going to be a sacrifice by all of us involved being separated for 6 months.
Who was the first player that called you after the firing?
Brad Marchand.
What do you say to you?
Just I don't remember verbatim, but it was, some effect, it's the unfortunate part of what, the business, and, he wishes that, he could have done more. And he's just an incredible human being, an incredible captain, an incredible teammate. And everybody saw, not only in the playoffs, it just was another nail in his coffin towards the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
no doubt.
Oh man.
You have so many great players, man. You've coached a lot of great
Yeah.
players. You haven't coached that long in the NHL. You've been around obviously for a long time, but you've had some great players already that you've been able to coach. Do you bring up other players you've coached when you're coaching guys now and say, hey, this is what Bergeron would do in this situation. This is how Brad Marchand would lead in this situation. Do you try not to do that, or will you do it?
I will do it initially, yes. Because when you bring up names like that, or Pasternak, guys that are superstars in the league,
Mhm.
I think other players are curious as to what makes them tick, or how they would handle situations, and why they are so respected in the league. Now, as we have scars together, I don't think I'll be using those examples anymore, because I have examples of our own players going through and coming out on top, going through some adversity last year together, and how I noticed them come through it, and what they looked like and what they sounded like in those moments. And I think that's even more important when they hear, what they did to help the Blues turn their season around, or turn the locker room around. Whether it's Shen, it's Thomas, it's Kyrou, it's Parayko, it's Falk, it's Benny, it doesn't matter who it is. We have those scars together again.
Well, listen, we'll get away from Boston, but I'm curious, when it happens, are you like, because you had so much success there, right? I mean, your first year, historic seasons. Like, are you, and I know there was a lot of talk publicly about your contract and extension and all that type. Was it going to happen? Then the team kind of struggled a little bit. Are you completely caught off guard, or do you expect it? Like when the team was struggling, like when you got fired, were you shocked, or did you see it coming?
Um, I didn't think it was going to happen, but I knew it was a possibility. Just with the expectations can set you up for unfortunate situations. And our expectations, internally and especially externally, everybody thought we'd be one of the top 3 teams in the Atlantic. And for a plethora of reasons, we didn't get off to a good start. And like I said, when it doesn't work out, I look at the onus of myself and what I could have done different to get us off to a better start, whether it was training camp, whether it was, dealing with players, individuals, all that stuff. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. But I'm a firm believer that when one door closes, and this is why, you know, we were talking about a extension, and it really wasn't going anywhere. And it's not like either side was trying to force the issue. No one was. We were really concerned about trying to get our team back on track. But I'm a firm believer, when one door closes, another one opens. And that philosophy that I think is very true. I mean, that happened literally in my professional life. And you talk about the 5 days later, I'm the head coach of the St. Louis Blues. And I think that gave me peace of mind going through the hard times in Boston, because I did believe that we were going to get through it. I thought we were going to get better because of it. But sometimes you don't get that opportunity. And when it doesn't, then you end up in another opportunity that sometimes could be even better.
It's so funny how they have these expectations. Oh, we're supposed to be a top 3 team. But before that, the couple years before that, no one expected you guys to be as good as you
That's
were.
right.
You know what I mean? So you exceeded expectations, I think, in your first couple of years. Hey, we just had Kyle Dubas on. I asked him the same thing. In a market like Toronto, Boston's an unbelievable sports town. So your kids are old enough. They're going to school. They're going to the rink. They play on hockey teams. Are kids mean? Do they bring up shit to your kids? Or is that not something your kids really had to deal with?
No, I think for the most part, we didn't experience anything negative, as far as that. Maybe there's a couple of cat calls that, my sons had to deal with in their schools and stuff, but it was nothing mean,
Yeah,
nothing
that's good.
that we felt was damaging anyways to
That's
our
good.
children.
So I remember when things were kind of up and down a little bit, and we had the break last year, and the boys started playing. And what was the mindset? Like, what was different about that team after the break? I remember being in California with you guys, and Colton Parayko gets hurt. Everybody's like, "Oh Jesus!" But you guys just kept trolling. Like, what was there something different in the locker room? Some sort of vibe that you caught on to that these guys, man, they want this now. Like, what was the change?
Yeah, I mean, the big change was the commitment we saw and the attitudes we saw when players came back. There was a focus and there was a positivity that wasn't there before. And I think the scars of what had happened to us together before, I think toughened us up. And that's really what it was. The attitude was, okay, we've been here. Now we're going to plow through. We haven't won 3 games in a row. We're going to plow through it now. We haven't had a setback to one of our top players since I was there. And we got the injury to Parayko, and there was no panic on our team. There was a confidence that the pack of the wolves, the wolf pack mentality, was going to carry us over any one individual, any one line, or any type of strength or weakness of our game. We were going to be able to, as a pack of wolves, plow through.
It's amazing
Yeah,
though,
it's
because like
great.
it still comes down to the wire. I mean, you can
Yeah.
play as great as you guys did down the stretch, and it really takes until the last couple regular season games to get into the playoffs. So I guess that'll keep your focus when you're fighting to get in. But who did you like learn the most about when you got here in St. Louis that you really leaned on, Monty, that showed way more leadership and just kind of brought an attitude that was so beneficial that maybe you didn't know they had when you got here?
Yeah, I guess it would have to go to like I knew the guys that were here when I was here previously. I'd say on the back end, Ryan Suter and Cam, Fowler, those two on the back end did a lot of heavy lifting as far as leadership wise and inside the dressing room. I felt, and up front, it was someone I had worked with before. Radek Faxa did a lot of good stuff. Walker, with his intangibles in the locker room were really important, and he had an attitude that he wasn't going to let us fail. And I think it really became contagious. And then the last guy I would say was Sonny. I'd worked with Sonny previously, but coming back, kind of the things that I had asked them to do, help bring along Bolduc, make sure that third line was a good 200-foot line, and you could see him working with Mojo and primarily Bolduc were the guys he primarily worked with. But I thought he elevated that line to make sure that we had 4 lines that were really good hockey teams. And that's how you're able to win 12 in a row, 13 in a row, like we're able to do.
It's nice when you have guys like that that are a little bit older, that one that smile all the time, always happy, keeps the room happy, joking around. Like Sonny's just a good teammate to have in there.
Oh, he really is. Like, and Walks does that too.
Yeah.
I mean, he gives everybody it makes him, he's so excited to be at the rink. Everybody else gets excited to be at the rink. And that's why I thought like our practices, everything elevated. And I think I give credit to the players in the dressing room.
So help us understand, like, coaches always throw around the word like culture and all these like different phrases and whatever. No one really ever knows what it means because I'm sure everyone has different, variation of definition for words like that. But Dallas, you had a lot of veteran guys. Boston, legendary players. Do you have to like set the tone with culture in those specific locker rooms? And is it completely different in St. Louis when you're dealing with a younger team who maybe isn't advanced in their careers as some of those guys I'm talking about?
Yeah, it is different. Like every job, and every team you go to, it's different. Like when I went to Boston, I had to worry about coaching my first year and a half there, because Bergeron, Marchand, the McAvoys, the Pasternaks, they ran that dressing room, especially Bergeron and Marchand. They ran that dressing room. Everybody else followed underneath. They started every practice. First drill was them going. It was 100 miles per hour. It was executed great. When I got here to St. Louis, that wasn't the case. It was a team that I felt the confidence was fractured, and to be able to elevate that and get the culture to the spot where culture, like you say, it's over, where guys cared about, coming to rink every day, excited. There's got to be a level of excitement. There's got to be a level of you're happy to be there. You want to go out and compete. You want to be the best you can be in practice, so you set the tone. There's a lot of guys here that understood that, but it wasn't there collectively. And I realized that I had to do more than I had to in Boston for those kind of things to happen, so that we had the unselfishness play, so that we had the caring for each other. And it was amazing to be a part of it, to be honest, to watch it grow and just to see it happen before your eyes. And all of a sudden, and that's why, you asked the question before, like Parayko goes down, we're so far behind. We felt we were making the playoffs the whole time because that was there. And guys were eating pucks, guys were driving middle, guys were screening the goalies, guys were sacrificing for each other everywhere. It's evident watching the game on TV when you see a team that plays for each other.
I know. I remember hearing people saying that you were saying that behind the scenes, like your confidence never wavered in terms of your ability to make the playoffs. Even around the trade deadline, there was so much speculation as to who may go, who may stay, and all that type of stuff. Is there a specific game or a time when the switch kind of flipped, where you felt like, okay, now these guys are starting to believe? Because that LA game, you didn't win the game, but that's one game that stands out. I was in studio that night and just watching you guys grind out a point when Parayko got hurt.
Yeah.
You didn't win, but it was an impressive point.
It was a really impressive point. I think that game gave us the confidence that we could just march ahead. Through anything. That's why, we went to Pittsburgh, and we outplayed Pittsburgh badly for 2 periods.
Oh, yeah.
But we were behind. And, it was just one of those games where, and it happens in the NHL, where you play well, the other team beats you, but they know they maybe got away with one. And then that's the next game after I went into Minnesota, and that's when the win streak started. So, and at that point, our playoff chances were not very evident still. But we felt, as a team, we were going to do it mentally. And I think the other part was there was little steps leading to that. There was that practice where Torpachenko lit up Bushnevich in a one-on-one drill. And just the way the whole team reacted, not only in the moment, laughed and loved it, but how hard we competed for the next 5 minutes of practice. Everybody, as coaches, were like, that's a big step. And you started to see it. Game after game, there was different guys elevating in big moments, either scoring a goal, making a hit, blocking the shot, whatever the case may be. And it was coming to the point where before the trade deadline, I felt that our team was going to make the playoffs, even though mathematically, if you looked at it analytically, it didn't make sense that we were going to make it.
Yeah, those guys are best buddies too.
I know.
That's the cool part, is that
that is the cool part.
That's the cool part. Like, they're best buds, and sometimes you gotta do that in practice. But as a coach, when you go from a team like Boston to St. Louis, and maybe you need to have that more happier vibe in the locker room, as a coach, what do you do differently? Are you more personable with the guys? Are you trying to be funny on the ice? What is it?
Well, honestly, I had to be less personable here. I had to be more of a serious tone because in Boston, they're such a mature team that I could come in and relate a humorous story, of any part of a player or of something that had happened to me in my life or something. And those guys could just go out and play. When I came to St. Louis, I did that a couple of times, and I felt that it caused a distraction. when I told a humorous story. So I really found that I had to be more serious when dealing with the entire team. I could still do that on a one-on-one level, but not to the group, because the group needed to have more of a business-like approach. And those are the things you learn with your group. You know, how do they handle consistently being good, the best? Is it through a variety of different ways to approach them? Or is it a more consistent approach so that we develop a consistent approach? It's something that I really analyzed during the Four Nations break.
Monty, what were your initial thoughts when you heard that Bolduc was going to get traded? Because everyone saw the clip of you talking to Bolduc in New York. I know you can score. I want you to shoot the puck. He had no goals when you got here. Had a great second half.
Yeah.
And the puck didn't go in for him, obviously, in the playoffs. And a learning experience for him. Took some penalties and whatnot in the playoffs. But, you know, to work with a young player and then to have him move on so quickly, even though you're getting a good player coming back, and we'll talk about Mayu, but like, what was that reaction like for you internally?
Yeah, well, internally, you're always sad when a guy leaves, especially a guy that you saw grow so much. But we do play in a professional league, and you're always analyzing it. And the St. Louis Blues are really good because of Doug Armstrong, and he really understands what winning teams look like. And when you look at it, that was just a really good hockey trade for both teams. That's what it comes down to. Is it unfortunate that Bolduc's the winger that left? Well, that's the way it worked, and right now I'm excited to be able to get Mayu here and be able to work with him and get him to be what we all think he's going to be, and watch him take those same steps. And we're going to, there's a lot of good young players coming up in the organization over the next 2 to 3 years that I look forward to seeing those kids make the same steps and become permanent Blues.
Yeah, I'm excited to see him too.
God, yeah.
Snuggerud, man, whenever you're a coach and there's all this hype on the outside about these college kids, I mean, I would imagine you hadn't had a chance to watch them too much unless you're watching the World Juniors and watching Minnesota hockey. So I don't know what your expectations were for this kid, but when he got, how long did it take you to know he could help you?
One practice. Yeah. I did really not know. I mean, obviously, Doug and the management and scouts were really excited about what he was going to be and that he could come in and help us right away. And they were right. That first practice, he got on the ice, and I think he whiffed on 3 shots. So if you were just isolating on him and just watching him shoot, you're going to be like, oh, maybe he can't play. But he did 3 or 4 things in that practice that showed me, I'm like, oh, this guy's going to be a player. He moved the puck at the right time every time. I had showed him video the day before. He went out and executed that. Like, he knew. He grasped what we were supposed to do in the D zone by his position really well. And then just the way he supported pucks and the way he quickly knew how to manage the puck in some tough drills in your first day in the NHL, where the pace of play and the players you're going to get are 10 times better than what they are in college hockey. It was very noticeable to me after one practice that he was going to help us right away.
Yeah.
I got to ask you about Dylan Holloway. And, when you guys were going on that run, I'd watch him and, he'd go on, win a battle in the forecheck, and he'd get back and he'd disrupt a play on a D zone. Then he'd go and he'd lay somebody out on the boards and he'd get off the ice and he'd bring all this energy. I mean, what do you expect out of him this year? How's his ceiling? How high is it?
Well, that's exactly what I expect with the way you described. Like, his will to just continuously battle for pucks, it was inspiring, and it made, I thought, our one-on-one puck battles as a team. There's a couple of players on our team that are excellent at it, but he would just keep winning them. And I think it made everybody want to win more puck battles because, as you know, when you're on the bench and someone's doing that stuff, people on the bench, players are saying, wow, look at Holly go. Watch him go. Look at that reload. Look at that back check. Oh, you just stripped another guy. And that's inspiring to the guys. It just, all of a sudden it starts to go, everybody wants to do that. And how high is his ceiling? If he's doing that, I don't know how high the ceiling is, but it's higher than what it was last year because he's just starting to understand what kind of player he can be in the league and how dominant he can be.
Yeah, and losing him was
That was
obviously
tough.
such a blow for you guys, and you knew you weren't going to get him back. So, how do you get a team to move forward in that situation and not hang your head when you're losing a key core player?
Yeah, well, I mean, we'd gone through it just previously 3 weeks before with Parayko. So I think it wasn't easy, but again, we had the great depth at wing. And we had Jake Neighbors that could easily eat 2.5 to 3 more minutes. Bolduc could eat more time. It meant Joseph was going to get more opportunity, you know. So when you have really good depth in your roster, that gives you the confidence that you can overcome a massive loss to someone that was as important as Holloway was to us.
Why was that Winnipeg series? How come the games were such blowouts at home and then completely different on the road? You think? Like, what was the difference in those games?
Yeah, I thought that our home crowd, like we were buzzing,
Oh,
started every
God,
game at home except for
shit.
game 6.
Yeah.
But the first 2, we were really buzzing. And our confidence level to be able to attack the net was way more evident at home than it was on the road. I thought that we had it in the first period of game 7. Thought we got away from it after that, but we really checked well in game 7 until the last 3 minutes.
Everyone's going to talk about the pull goalie situation, but it's just like if you clear the puck, like we're not even talking about it now. So is that something you really study during the off season, or is it more about getting guys to bear down, execute, play with composure in those situations?
Well, it's a combination. It's some structural points, you know, but you do study it. You looked at the teams that were the most successful at it, and do like the teams that I've looked at. A couple of the teams, they don't play anything like us. They're more passive than we would like to be, and there's a couple other teams that are a little more aggressive. And it's like, okay, this is what they're doing when the puck's here. And do they play man-on-man defense or do they play like a zone defense? Everyone kind of goes to a zone in the pulled goalie situation, but like how aggressive are you with your wingers? So those are the things that I've analyzed structurally. Now, I do think that a lot of it comes down to being in those situations and in game management and stuff. And those are parts of the game that we'll talk about that we have to be better at, because it doesn't matter how good you are structurally. You got to want to be in the moment, and you got to want to understand where your outs are and where they're not.
So during that game 7, you know, everybody's watching, they're pumped up, you know, such an emotional roller coaster throughout that game. You know, when it does happen and you guys lose, what do you, when you first walk in the locker room with the rest of the coaches, what do you guys say to each other? Fuck.
You know, when the season ends so abruptly like that, it's the worst feeling. And you know, it was a pretty quiet and somber coaches room, and I know for myself, I just thank the coaching staff, everybody involved, for all the hard work they did to get our team to where we were. And that, you know, I really do believe this. You know, we lose that game, I think it's going to stay with us for a while. And the urgency it takes, you know, to be able to close out situations like that, it's going to make us better. And understanding game management, you know, I think we're going to grow from that with everybody that's coming back. And then that's what I went in and, you know, talked to the players about. We talked about how we changed things. No one expected us to be here. Nobody expected us to go to game 7 and double overtime. You know, we're not happy with what happened, but there's a level of confidence that we know what our work looks like. We know our habits and the details and how hard it is to get those in the right place so that we end up winning a lot of games, because this is a hard game, a hard league to win it. It just is. It's, for me, the hardest league to win in consistently and be able to be a playoff team.
I know.
No doubt about it.
Listen, I hate to bring this up, but like you've had playoff series where you're up in series and then the other team comes back and wins. You lose in a heartbreak fashion like last year. Do they all feel the same, or is it all different?
Um, oh, the empty feeling when you lose is the same. I have only lost in game sevens, and I have only lost in overtimes. Yeah, even game six again. Sorry, 2 years ago against I lost in a game six, but that last goal was in the last 30 seconds that beat us out. So it felt like an overtime. So oddly enough, I've had that same feeling where your season, you don't think your season's over. You're thinking just about staying in the moment and moving on. And then your season ends abruptly. But there is different times of how you feel about it. I do know that that first year in Boston, when Florida upset us, now you look ahead and you're like, well, maybe it wasn't. 3 years later, you're like, it wasn't an upset. you know,
I know,
That
man.
was a Stanley Cup
I
final.
guess
right
if you
there.
lose to the Stanley Cup winner, I mean,
Yeah.
I
but
got you.
nonetheless, we felt we left a lot on the table, and that summer stayed with me a lot longer. That stayed through me all summer. About what I could have done to have propelled our team through that.
Okay, so when you call out a star player, is there a method behind the madness? Like when you say Pasta needs to be better, and do you go talk to him right away, knowing that it's going to make headlines and create so much noise? Do you do that on purpose? Does it just come out and you tell yourself, man, I shouldn't have said that? Like, tell me what that's like when it's heat of the moment, man. Guys are asking you questions. Stanley Cup playoffs. I mean, things sometimes just come out of your mouth. Was that by design?
No, I can't say it was by design. I just, that was coming from my heart that if we were going to win game seven, we just needed more, from him, because was our best player, our most dynamic player. He had 110 points, and because I had worked with Pasta for 2 years and we had had a lot of one-on-one meetings, there was a lot of conversations of what he likes, and what is best for the team and how that meshes together, and, how we communicate to each other. And I was just very confident in our relationship because we had shared so much together that if I said that because it came from my heart, he would understand that. And it was just that simple. Now we get back to the hotel and I went and checked on him to make sure that he was okay, because that's our relationship. Is if he didn't like something or did like something, he'd come to me and I would do the same. So when you've spent that much time, I would not do that if that was the first 3 months I'm with somebody, because we haven't developed that kind of communication.
Mm-hmm.
You're not there yet in your relationship, for me as a player coach, that you can lean on a guy like that. And it was, oddly enough, I had not seen his remarks yet. And he handled it like a champion that he is. And he was like, well, he's right. I'm not playing to my game. And then game seven, he was outstanding. And it wasn't anything with me trying to motivate him. You don't need to motivate a star player like David Pastrnak. That was just our relationship, and where it was, I felt like I could be honest and raw.
That's got to feel good, though, when he turns around the next game and plays well. Because then it gets swept under the rug, and it's like, he's a motivator.
And he eats it too, and he said the right thing.
You get credit for being an idiot.
I love it. I love it.
What about when he challenged Matthew, and you're like, go ahead. And then Jake Neighbors got rocked by Sam Bennett from behind. And then I don't know if he came up to you, or I don't know how that communication is, but he's somewhat out of his league, and rightfully so. He's a hell of a hockey, but Bennett's tough. Like, what do you do in those situations? Like, no, go take care of yourself. Instead of maybe a Tyler Tucker, are you just like, no, take care of business?
Yeah, I mean, I think every situation is different. You're gamers, guys that are gamers like Jake Neighbors, they understand, how the league works, and the respect factor of the game within the game. And, I was really proud of Jake, the way he went out there and went after, Sam Bennett. And you're right, who is a really tough customer.
No doubt.
Should have been suspended for that.
Should have been suspended at the end of the game too. Like, oh God,
The hit
that pissed me
slam
off.
his face
That
into the
pissed me off
glass.
so bad.
What should we know about Jordan Kyrou? I mean, this guy scores 30 goals every year, but he is a lightning rod. The trade rumors never go away. What have you learned about this guy from being around him for 3/4 of a season or whatever it's been? What would you tell people about coaching Jordan Kyrou and just his ability as a player?
Yeah. Well, what I would say is the one thing I noticed when I came back is Jordan Kyrou had really matured, as a person. Not so much as a player. As a player, he had, but more so as a person. And then I had also noticed that he cared more about the defensive zone. His habits in the D zone, and we were playing a different D zone now than we had previously when I was here. But it also enabled simplicity in the D zone for especially wingers. And I thought that made it, he really bought into it. His stick positioning, his reloads in the offensive zone, his ability to chase and hound pucks and strip pucks, that had become something that a young Jordan Kyrou wasn't even aware about. But that shows how much he cares about being a good teammate. And that's the one thing that I feel is going to continue to grow through his career, is he's going to show not only his teammates, but more importantly, I think Blues fans and everyone in the league are going to see someone that really cares about being a real good all-around player and helping the Blues win.
He's tougher than you think, and he's very durable. I mean, he
doesn't miss any games.
He got fucking rocked so hard by Stanley. And if anybody looks at that hit, they're like, he's done, and he wasn't. And he still goes out there. It probably slowed him down, but he's a tough kid. I mean, he stays in there. He plays every damn game.
Yeah, you don't take a hit like that and just get up and keep going. I think he only missed one shift, and he went right back out there. And 5-on-5 in that series, he led us in scoring chances by a wide margin. So his ability to do what he does in the regular season to help us be a really good team, he does it in the playoffs too. And it's just a matter of us getting to the playoffs more, and everyone's going to see him light the lamp like he does in the regular season as consistently as he will in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I agree.
And during the playoffs, I mean, he was around the net front, right? I mean, I think he scored a goal, I think in Game 7, close to the front of the net.
2-on-1.
He took a stick to the face, I think, when Shen scored a goal right there in front of the net. So,
he scored the opening goal in Game 7.
Yeah. I mean, when everyone thought Parayko was going to shoot the puck. So, hey, shoot the puck. Oh, great pass.
Great pass. It worked out.
Hey, Milan Lucic.
Yeah.
Now, we love Milan, man.
We do.
He listens to the show.
Yeah.
We've had him on here, kept in touch with him throughout his last couple of years when he's had some hard times, man. Really pulling for this guy. How much were you pushing to bring him in, and what's the realistic opportunity he's going to get here in St. Louis?
Well, he's got an opportunity to come in and try and make the team. That's what a PTO is. I know the work that he has done. Not only himself, but with his family. And that's a lot of work. And I'm just really proud of the work that he's done as a person, first and foremost, for him, Brittany, and his family. And now I'm excited to see, he spend 1.5 to 2 years away from the game. That's can he come in and still be the effective NHL player that he's always been? Especially when you're starting to get in your mid-30s. Those are the things that we're going to see in camp. But there's no doubt, I know the type of person he is on the bench and in the locker room, and those elements don't leave a person.
Yeah, because you coached him, right? Just the first year? How many years did you have him? Just half
it
of
was
that
the
first
second year I was in Boston. Yeah.
Okay.
And he had a great camp, and he was having a really good, I think, first 4 games. He got hurt in Game 4.
What about that? Watching that Tyler Tucker over the years, and 3 years ago, you watched him. He's not quite as smooth. His breakout passes weren't there, but God, over the past couple of years, especially last year too, man, oh man, he moves the puck well. He's more agile. He's got a great shot from the point. He keeps pucks alive. He'll put you fucking down on the boards too, because he's a big body. Like, what do you say about Tyler Tucker this year?
Yeah, it's we're excited about what Tyler Tucker's going to continue to be. All those elements you just talked about, his physicality, his hockey smarts. He's just a hockey player that can make plays offensively and defensively because of his instincts. And it's exciting because we think he can really continue to grow in that role for us. A guy that can penalty kill, a guy that can add offense from the blue line, a guy that other teams forwards have to be aware about if they're going to come across the middle or if they're going to be trying to attack our net from the goal line. They're going to pay a physical price to be able to get anywhere near our goaltenders.
You know,
right.
if you look at he put up good numbers like offensively in junior and even his last year, I think in the American League, like he was scoring a little bit. But you said even before he got going that you felt like he could be a good offensive defenseman. He has that type. And I remember people were like, even like, what is Monty like? Really? Like this is the fighter, the tough guy, the enforcer on the team. But like you see that ability, and he's not just the enforcer and whatever. But what was it that you said this before he really started putting the puck in the net and showing some of those skills that you're talking about offensively? So what did you see off the bat that led you to saying that publicly?
Just his timing of hitting holes offensively, being in the right areas where rebounds come. He has a nose for the puck. And he just then puts himself in good situations where he's in a situation where it could be offense, but he's also in a good defensive situation. And it just seemed to be happening more and more and more. And I said, what did this guy, I remember I asked Otter, I said, Otter, what kind of numbers did this guy put up in junior? And he's like, he had 65 points one year.
Right.
That doesn't happen by fluke,
Yeah.
you know? And then I'm like, oh, this guy's going to score because he shoots. He doesn't get a lot of shots blocked. They get through to the net, through traffic. That's a skill.
Remember he he was acting like he was going to fight Liam O'Brien, and then O'Brien dropped all his shit, and then he gets a one-timer and scores, and then fights him and bloodies him up. That was a great sequence.
Like, I mean, that whole thing. Like, you talk about being a hockey player. So, you know, you're at the face-off, and it looks like there's going to be a fight, but he sees the puck 1-2 him. He's like, wait a minute, I'm going to take a slap shot one-timer here, then I'll fight.
Yes.
and he put it right home. That was just a great release.
That was great, man.
All right, so Robert Thomas, man, we got to ask you about Robert. What's the next step for this guy? Like, the best hockey we've ever seen him play, I think, was the last half of last season. I mean, this guy just turned it on. And we've seen him play good hockey in the past, but nothing like that. Hopefully he can find his way onto Canada's team and get even more confidence. But there's got to be another level for this guy to get to, right?
Oh, I think there is. I think we saw it last year. You know, when you lead the NHL in scoring for 25 games, that's a pretty good sample size. Now, he's got to do that over a whole season. And, you know, being a number one center, a guy that plays in every situation for us. If he does those things and continues, like for me with Robert Thomas, it's when he digs in on the defensive side of stuff and is coming back because he's so underrated defensively, it leads our team to spending less time. And then he has the puck with 175 feet to skate and make a play instead of, you know, 55 feet. He's much more dangerous when he has a whole sheet of ice to work with to make plays. And that's something I think that if he continues to do and develops, you know, the 200-foot game, I think he gets more offense that way. I think we win more hockey games that way. And I think he ends up on Team Canada that way.
Mm-hmm. You know, every year, like, every team's different. I mean, sometimes the roster's set, but guys are competing in training camp for different roles, top six role, whatever it is, power play. What's up for grabs this go around in this camp? Where's the competition going to be next month?
Well, I think, you know, with the depth of our organization, the way it is right now, I think the battles are going to be, they're not obvious. And I don't think they're obvious to us. But we expect to see a lot of high level competition to make the team, and then the different positions within the team and the roles within the team, there's going to be competition. And that kind of stuff, we saw it with our power play last year when we went to 2 power play units. It's a healthy thing to have that within a team. People pushing each other to be their best, people pushing each other for the valuable ice time. That only makes everybody better, because you know that it's game on every game, every time we get a power play, every opportunity to kill a penalty. You're getting a privilege to go out there, and everybody understands it is a privilege when you have that high level competition that we see within our own organization.
What's the first thing you're really going to focus on next month when you guys start camp? Like, what's the first thing that first practice that really you're going to focus on?
Yeah, we're going to focus on our habits, our details, and competition, competing. You're going to see a very competitive camp where we will have days where it's all about competing. We're going to have days where it's all about execution and pace. And I think mixing it up that way is going to allow us to get where we were last year towards the end of the year, to start the season off that way. Everything we're going to do in camp is going to have a goal to start the season off on fire, because you have to have a great start in this league if you want to make the playoffs.
Monty, who are some of your closest people that you talk to, like, about coaching? And do you have relationships with coaches in other sports too that you like to bounce stuff off of? Do you read? Do you study other coaches? Like, what are you doing, to help yourself get better every year?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have as many relationships outside of hockey as I would like. There are soccer and basketball coaches that I would like to be able to have like a coaching powwow with. I was very fortunate when my time in Boston to be able to spend time with Belichick and Joe Mazzulla, head coach of the Boston Celtics. I never got the opportunity to sit down with Brad Stevens of the Celtics, because we have similar journeys. He was at Butler, I was at Denver, and we both went to one NBA, one the NHL, I should say. But within hockey, there's a lot of different people I reach out to. Some more consistent than others, whether it's, Steve is obviously one guy. John Stevens is another. John Cooper is another. Joel Quenville. I talk to Hitch quite a bit, Bowman, Babcock. Those are different. Those would be the names I think I talk to the most. But I also like talking to guys. Like I had a really good coaches powwow. My son was drafted by the Sioux City Musketeers this year, and I went to camp there. And Newsy Lalonde, his son, was already a draft pick. So us two and the head coach of the team there, Jared Kirshner's his name. We sat in 2 afternoons. We sat and talked hockey and watched video together. And it's great to get perspectives from people. Like, I always feel like I can learn from anybody. And that was one of the examples where, the head coach of the Sioux City Musketeers, he pops a couple of things in my mind that got my creative vibes going. And it's a couple of things that I'm looking at maybe to add to what we do.
Wow, I love that, man.
Yeah, man.
And we know that organization real well, with the ownership obviously being here out of St. Louis. Newsy just came on with us earlier this offseason. Hung out with him last summer. Great guy, very unassuming, but knows the game. So I love hearing that. What's Belichick like? I mean, I want to know the real deal about Belichick.
What's his girlfriend like?
Well, he didn't have a girlfriend. Well, he had I think a long term. We didn't talk socially. We talked professionally, and it was just good to. He was an open book with me. I could ask him, anything I wanted. I asked a couple of questions like, in my philosophy in hockey is we protect the middle of the ice and we try and attack it offensively. Is it similar in football? And he's like, well, no, because of your coverages, sometimes you're giving up the middle, and that's where you have layers of your defense. Sometimes you're giving up the sideline because you have help from a safety or whatever. And that made sense. But he goes, in general, yeah, we want to own the middle of the field, all else being considered. And I was trying to find parallels between what they do and what we do. I did steal the how they work in small groups by position, and being able to try and implement that more. It's a little easier with their schedule once a week compared to our schedule with 3.5 games a week, especially this year with the Olympics. I think it's important to do that because players talk more. When you're a whole group, players don't want to talk because you want to get through it and it's the whole group. But when you're just, say, 6 defensemen or you're just 3 forwards on a line, you're going to get a lot more conversation going. And as a coach, it's good to be able to sit back and listen to the players talk because you learn from them.
Yeah.
How much is Broberg's? He had a big role last year, so I don't want to say is his role gonna like be elevated or whatever because you gave him a great role, but I feel like this guy is just teetering on just really
taking it to the next level.
taking it to the next level.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that we will give a player as much as he can handle.
Mm-hmm.
If you're ready to be a top minute penalty killer or you're a top minute power play guy, when you show you're ready for that and can handle those kind of minutes, you're going to be getting that. He did a lot, I thought, 5-on-5 for us that was so exceptional. And I thought his penalty kill game really improved down the stretch. And it's going to be really important for him now in his evolution, not only is playing more minutes, but it's also going to be important is he drives what it means to be a Blue, how you act, every day as a pro to be a Blue. So he kind of carries the torch of the culture. And that's going to be the next step of our organization, not only winning, but guys, the Holloways, the Neighbors, the Tuckers, all these guys supporting those guys right above them in that age group of the Kairos and the Thomases, and then you have our young 30 leaders with the Shens and the Falks and the Parekos and the Fowlers. We have a great balance of age there, and everybody has to take ownership and leadership of the different subcultures.
Yeah. A few more things, man. We're gonna let you go.
Yep.
When you it's interesting. I've covered so many coaches here who have taken over midseason. Andy Murray came in midseason. Hitch came in midseason. You come in midseason. You and Hitch really kind of were able to implement your personalities into the team, into the community. Andy did the same thing too. But having a training camp, what changes there where you get to really begin from day one with the team versus coming in midseason or early in the season?
Yeah, you really get to work on everything because you have in training camp, we'll have more proper time to have elite practices than we will probably from the time on after training camp until at least Thanksgiving, maybe till the Olympic break, because this year the schedule's so condensed. So really getting on top of all our habits, our details, our situational, our special teams, that's really going to be important. And that's what being the coach from day one allows you to do, is to implement that so that all of a sudden the language becomes second nature. I felt like I was fighting the language all the time last year. I would say, protect the dot line. The players are saying build a wall. And, I knew what they meant. They knew what I meant, but now it's gonna be my language primarily that we're going to be talking about, because you get to implement that from day one. So everybody's on the same page. You got a face-off play. We're calling it this. This is the way we're going to call it. If we come up with a new face-off play, well, whoever comes up with it, we're going to call it whatever he wants to call it. But that's how we all learn it the first time. And that's really, language really matters, especially on the bench. We're talking about situations and, I might say, on the entry, I want, I don't want pucks going in net if someone's not there. So let's try and drive the 2 or the 3 hole. Well, now they know what the 2 or the 3 hole is. They're not saying, well, what do you mean by 2 hole?
What is the 2 hole?
It's taking it to the far post.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right. We got hockey parents listening. Your son's a good player. Obviously, U16. You got good coaches there with Canfield and Jackson. Here at the AAA Blues. How much do you put on your kid? Are you hard on him? Are you coach him like you would Robert Thomas and Jordan Kyrou and have the same expectations? I'm just curious how you go about it from a youth hockey standpoint.
I think I do coach them just the way I would, as a parent, I would coach any of the Blues. I think, knowing your kids helps you, because I have 4 kids and I have to talk to them all differently. They all react differently to a pat on the back compared to a little bit of a pat on the butt. And your players are like that too. So I think having 4 kids makes me a better coach, and I think coaching 23 outstanding professional athletes makes me a better parent. But if they want to be players, my kids I'm talking about in any whatever discipline they want to be, whether it's soccer, it's hockey, they want to be an engineer, I'll find ways to push them. Because I think you need to be pushed in life. And at times you need to pull back. And as a parent, there's times I pull back. If they're going to ask me though, how did I play? They're going to get an honest review. Whether that was you were really good and here is why, or I thought you didn't help your team enough and here is why.
What if they don't ask? You just tell them anyway?
No, you know what? I've always got, since they were young, I always ask them after games, so how do you think you played? I want them to talk first always. I do that with my players as well. When I bring them in for meetings, like, how's it been going the last 5 games for you? How do you think you've been playing? And I'll do that with my kids all the time. They always want to know your opinion. And that's why it matters to be a parent. And I'm grateful for that opportunity.
Yeah.
Does it happen a lot where they're like, I think I was really good? And you're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. And that's part of your job as a parent, is to help shape their mirror test. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're being very honest with yourself today.
So
I was great.
we were talking to Rob Brindamore about that. Like, it kills him that he can't watch or be at every practice, every game. My kid's first year AAA this year, like, it's going to be hard. How do you handle that? What's your advice to the parent who can't be there all the time because of their day job?
I think my advice is, if you can, watch on, the ring
Live
cams
barn.
now, live barn and stuff. Do it as much as you can. But I do think it's important that, like I miss a lot, obviously. And I just talked to them on the phone and asked them how they think they were doing. And I really try and get them to talk about the situations, whether they scored a goal or they gave up a goal. And, okay, tell me what you were doing in this situation. Where were you on the ice? I want them to get very descriptive with me, so they tell me the story. And I think that me listening to them tell a story, I think, allows me to feel like I was there and was a part of it, and that it matters to me.
FaceTime helps too.
Yeah.
It does.
Sure
Good to
does.
see the kids. No doubt.
Monty,
Monty, you're the man.
thanks for doing
We're
this.
excited.
I know you're busy.
Everybody's excited about this.
What's on
man.
the agenda now the rest of the day? You get to go home and hang out, or what?
We got one hockey practice for sure. I think we have one dance class. So I think the wife will go to dance. I'll go to hockey. And besides that, I think we have dinner together. Most of us together, except for one.
Okay.
Come out to the alumni skate Wednesday. I saw you
I'll
there the
probably
other day.
pop by,
Pop by.
because I think my son practices then.
Perfect. We'll be there, man.
All the best, Monty. Thanks
We'll
for
see
doing
you,
this.
brothers. Thanks for having me on,
dude.
guys.
Right
Okay.
on. See you, buddy.
See ya.
See ya.
That was Jim Montgomery, Monty, on the Camistrick podcast presented by Stiefel.
We are rooting for him. This is nice to have his full training camp in control. They'll be able to evaluate everything you have within the organization. So this should be good. This should be good for the Blues. That's another reason why I think they're going to be a lot better. They always, Doug Armstrong says, and Monty says too, they want to go 5% each year. So that's going to equal out to, I think, up to 100 points this
Do
year.
you think this team, and I said this on Calgary radio today.
Calgary?
Because I said going into the season last year
Calgary.
that the Blues, I think they would be in a position to play meaningful games down the stretch and compete for a wild card spot, and that's exactly what happened. I think they actually got in on like the last day of the year or whatever.
Yeah, they did. There is
This
some
year,
competition.
I don't think they're going to be fighting to stay in the playoff hunt. I think they're going to be competing to finish in the top 3 in the division.
I agree with that too.
Doesn't mean they will finish in the top 3.
No, and there could be injuries going on.
But I think when you get into April, they're going to be in position to finish in the top 3. They may already have it locked up, but I don't think they're going to be completely shut out of finishing in the top 3 when you get to April. And if they do finish in the wild card, it won't be just by getting in the last day or 2 of the season.
Well, the Central's pretty tough division. One way or
Very
the other.
good division.
So you got to look at it like
Who's
that.
the best team in the division?
Can't I break down what I was going to say
Yeah,
first
go
without
ahead.
a question
Well,
coming
I
from?
thought
Now I
you-
forgot.
No, you didn't.
Now I forgot.
You didn't.
What the hell was I going to say?
The Central is a very good division.
It's a very good division, by the way. And I do think the way they're set up and how deep they are, that they're expected to take that 5% boost this year.
Who's your 13th and 14th forwards?
That's a damn good. Probably Joseph looked good the other day. Listen, we saw 2 preseason games, but I evaluate everybody from scratch right now. You know, Texier Texier had some good moments last year.
Yeah.
He sat out like 20 games
He
in a row.
just comes in and scores.
But he comes in and scores, and he skates really well, and he's actually pretty big.
Great hands, too.
But he got sick for a long time, and he just wasn't consistent because he wasn't in the lineup. And so he sat out
Until
so
he
many
was,
games.
though.
And then Matthew Joseph would come in and make plays and do his thing. He's speedy, more physical, block shots, whatever. So,
But I think you had to get those guys. You had to push those guys to
well, now
give
there's
you
a lot
that.
more
You know what I mean?
competition this year
And
than
you're
there
seeing
was
that
last
right
year.
now
Yeah.
because they know their back is against the wall and they're hungry to
What
earn
do
a
you want
spot.
me to see? I want to see what I want to see happen,
Mhm.
but it has to play out the right way, meaning like they have to prove themselves.
Uh-huh.
Dvorsky and Lucic find a way to take those 2 spots.
Wow.
Now, nothing against those 2. I just like to see new. They've had a lot of chances last
Wow.
year. I know, and you know what? Matthew Joseph's a Stanley Cup winner.
Hey,
Tampa Bay, just so everybody knows.
Can I say I'm glad to see Jake Neighbors back.
Yeah, and people were
Do you
worried about
know,
that, but it was his buddy,
That
right?
kid who passed away
What happened with that?
in a car accident.
Oh, fuck.
Orca, from what I understand, is a
Oh,
very,
no.
very close family, a friend of
Oh,
his. His older
what
brother,
happened?
Ozzy, remember how his older brother, Ozzy, I want to say he's hearing impaired or something. But
What happened with the
But remember
accident?
how Jake had that inspiration
Yes,
last year for
for
the
deaf,
sign
yes.
language? I think that was because of Orca's brother,
Okay.
or vice versa, whatever.
That's
I
pretty
forgot
cool.
exactly
All
which
right.
one it was.
They were close.
Somebody was explaining this to me recently. And I believe Jake has lived with the 2 brothers like each of the last 3 years.
What happened?
Car accident.
What happened?
I don't know the details.
Fuck. Scariest thing going.
In British Columbia. So
Remember the kid?
Jake was gone from camp for the first 3 days or so,
Yeah.
and give the organization a lot of credit for giving him time
Yep.
to be with the family and his family and all of that. Get back home and
Blues
take
are
care of
awesome
what he
about
had to
that.
take care of. But we're thinking about Orca's family specifically, and all of those who knew him and were close with him, especially Jake Neighbors, who we obviously
Oh,
know.
that's fucking sad, Andy. Good call and bring
And
that.
Jake Neighbors, people don't
I
know how
love him.
good this guy is.
He's
either.
so goddamn good.
I bring up his name
Warrior.
in these like interviews that I'll do on NHL Network or wherever, and it's almost like I'm talking like they're like, oh,
Who? I heard the name because it's a
Jake
Different
Neighbors?
name.
Are you kidding me?
Remember when Bennett fucking rocked Neighbors at the end of the game?
Yeah,
Sam Bennett, tough as
that was a
shit,
dirty hit.
dirty hit end of the game. I think the Blues lost that game too, maybe in Florida. Like a week later, they play again. Neighbors, anybody, Tucker could have fought, whatever. Neighbors like, no, I want him. And he was throwing with him, almost got caught. Oh God! But just like little
What
things like
makes
that.
Sam Bennett so tough? Because he's not very.
He throws
big,
hard,
is he?
dude. What are you
I
talking?
know. What makes
Doesn't
him-
matter. Ty Domi's not that
Do
big.
you think it's like a mindset?
You're not that big, and you
No.
throw hard.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a good
No,
point.
he's fucking tough. He's
Just
he's mental tough. Like,
he's-
I'll throw on
He's like
you,
a scrapper,
and I'll
dude.
stick you with a fucking hit right
He's
in
a-
your
he's
sternum.
a scrappy guy.
It's not all. Andy looks at people like you're big.
No, I
you're done."
don't. No,
You
I
need-
don't.
No, what's this? Are you a killer or
Don't you-
not?
Have you ever heard of the slogan that it's not the size of the
a
bark?
dog in a bag and maybe. Yeah, we know. It's all good.
Well, how does it go? It's not
It's
the.
not the
Hold on. It's not the size of the bark.
arc in a dog. It's the size of the shit.
The bite,
The bite.
and that's where Blade's different.
You're in a la la land,
Blade
motherfucker.
would smoke you.
You and
If
what?
you try to come in my house, boy. You gotta fight.
I am the
you,
most.
gotta, you fight a box cutter
It's
and
my
a dog
time.
and a
It's my-
golden doodle.
It's my time. I am the most loveliest love of all little doggies. And I cuddle with them all day. I cuddle with my doggies. I kiss them all day. My little kitty cat kiss. But if a dog came and attacked me, and I was threatened by Blay, I'd pick him up like this
Dude, you
And-
wouldn't do that to a pit bull, dude. If it was,
Yeah,
they have lockjaw.
I
You know what
could.
lockjaw is?
I'll kick that fucking pit bull. So
Do you want to
fucking
know
hard.
what lockjaw
I do.
is?
Their jaw gets locked just like a fucking snake. Listen, I'll get that fucking thing. Fight to the death. I'll kill that thing. I'll strangle it. Now, what else we talking? Kangaroo?
What do you mean?
I don't know. If I was in a fucking room like this with a kangaroo and I had to kill it, like, fuck.
How would you do it?
Choke it
You
out.
couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it. You couldn't do a lot of things.
I would hide. I'd hide in his
Help!
I'd hide.
I'm
in,
on TV.
I'd hide in his little pouch.
He put, I was like, hi. No, I don't know. Like, that would be tough. But a dog in here, like, if I had to fight to the death, I'm going to get caught up.
Dude, you're no way. Did you see that guy get attacked by a dog recently?
I don't know, Andy. Like, where? They get attacked everywhere.
This guy got
Dogs
attacked
kill more people than
walking
a lot
down.
of
3
things.
dogs, I think, attacked his ass.
Oh, yeah. I saw. That's wild dogs. That's in a weird.
But if
That's not
anybody
in the
has
US. I
a
don't think.
dog
That wasn't in
that
the
you
US.
know will attack, and you let this dog
then
out,
you're going to get sued. Although you might have that money anyway, but you're going to get sued and go to jail if your dog fucking hurts somebody.
well, I did. I had to. My dog had to go to jail.
You didn't go to suit.
I was actually. They were.
Look, get Maddie.
Hey,
Maddie,
they
just
were-
stop the fucking.
I was
feed.
hiding out of my friend's house.
All right,
and
let's
they were looking for him.
Monty on this edition.
They were like, hey, dude,
Monty.
They were like,
mind you, this
my
was,
roommates are calling me. They're like, dude, they're coming to the door looking for you. And I'm like, I'm hiding out of my friend's house.
We heard this story before.
On the loose.
Got to do show prep. You got to do it. You got to do it. You're only going to
Are
get
you gonna
busier.
call out
You're
anyone?
only going to get busier.
Are
Got
you
to
gonna call
do
anyone
show
out on social media today?
Fucking
for
young kid. Fuck yeah. I want that
for their
18-year-old.
D zone.
I want that 5th round 18-year-old. Now I'm going to fucking get him. I'm going to fucking get him. You are going to get it. That sucks. I don't like that. Oh my God. They already know they're getting called out by the coach and stuff like that.
Video.
Like a video, like it's the worst thing
He
in the
got
world.
sent back to junior.
He's already done. Let him figure it out. Man, if my first call up when I was 18 in Philly, like you could have seen me.
Sean Avery would have you.
You would have fucking.
he'd
You
own
would be like,
you.
look at this moron. Then I got my ass kicked by Jim Vandermeer because my jersey got caught.
He's got a book out. We got to get him back on or something.
Get him. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
So like you could film, and then the next year I made team. So I don't know. Whatever. It's all good.
Congratulations to JT Miller once again.
Love that kid. Let's go. Things are different in New York. it ain't
Stiefel,
no
baby.
fucking. This ain't no country club in New York anymore.
No.
JT's in charge. Hell yeah.
All right. So Stiefel, our title sponsor here on
We
the
love
Cam
you.
and Strick podcast, man. We haven't busted out the big announcement yet. We're waiting. I think they're building us like a different logo or something like that. So once we have that,
Let's
and,
pimp this place
and
out,
we're gonna
yeah.
pimp this place out and
Yep.
do everything we need to do. But this is the message to the clients, though, that they passed along to me. To the clients,
To say it
say to the clients.
To the clients.
This is for you.
right here, baby.
Individual, institutional, corporate, and municipal. Our commitment is to listen and consistently deliver innovative financial solutions.
Goddamn.
Putting the welfare of clients and community first, we strive to be the advisor of choice in the industry.
in the industry.
Pursuit of excellence and a desire to exceed clients' expectations are the values that empower our company to achieve this status.
Say it again.
So in
They're gonna help you with your
at
money.
Harvard,
Are you guys
at
kidding?
Harvard they
You
pronounce
just wait. Time out. Can I take over?
at Harvard they pronounce
Listen.
status.
Listen, all you guys that are starting to make money, you're starting to make money. Don't do what I did, where you're just like, I was fucking wild. Have protection. Get advice. These guys will take care of you. So when you're our age, you look at what you're doing. You look at your portfolio. You're like, oh my God, I'm growing. My kids are gonna be okay. These guys are doing the right thing for me. I'm
Yeah.
glad I got into this when I started making money.
Yes.
A lot of our listeners are just fucking starting to make fucking good
Mhm.
coin, whether they're in their 30s and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Dude,
Just
we're
take a look at-
global here.
Take a
and
look at Steve. It's
big in
everywhere.
Canada too,
They'll
man.
take care of you, man. They'll take care of you.
So again, individuals, families, they take a different approach to wealth management, man. They work with a Stiefel. Here's the deal. Here's how I would describe working with a Stiefel advisor. It's about more than just building a portfolio. It's about understanding your financial goals, motivation, and how you picture your legacy, dude.
Well, yeah, your legacy's your life, man. Like,
Picture
what are you
your
doing?
legacy. So the
I
first
remember my
step
parents
is
fighting about
first
money.
step
Ugh.
is okay. First step is
Oh, I'm
develop.
sorry.
first step is developing
awful.
a sound strategy. That's the first
yeah,
step.
Yeah, yeah.
So do that today with Stiefel.
They'll
And
tell you what.
we
what's
love
up.
having Stiefel on board with us.
Talk to them. Just
Yeah,
talk to them.
Just talk to them.
Yeah, they'll take care of you.
Yeah.
You know,
Firstform.com. Talk to them.
Talk
too.
to them too if you want to get in shape. Save your money. Now you're getting in shape.
And now you're like,
God, women are gonna be.
could you
all
imagine
over-
the confidence?
Women are gonna be all.
Could you
over
imagine the confidence you're rocking with if you are
You look good.
using First Form? You look good, and you know your money's taken care of with Stiefel at the same time.
If I'm a woman, you're like, oh shit. I'm like, okay, this guy knows what's up.
Damn.
He's talking about his portfolio. I'm like,
You'd be dressing.
I love
You'd
you.
be dressing down.
I'm in love with you. You'll be wearing sandals with sweatpants like Andy does. Figure that out. Brand.
Off to
Brand. About the brand.
SparksHockey.com, baby.
It just makes your life simpler. If you have a kid with fucking.
Get your skates
I mean,
sharpened.
it's just that simple.
Just press the button.
Press the button. Like,
It's
yoink.
easy to clean,
Yang.
and it'll last like a lifetime.
You know, easy. Don't have.
You know the money.
Boy.
I've already made up the
How
money.
much money? Andy probably calculates that too.
Well, because I'm smart with my money because of Stiefel.
You're right.
Thank
You owe
you.
me some things, I think.
Oh, do I?
I think you're taking advantage of that mindset with coolers, clothing,
I
other
brought you a
things.
hoodie today.
Some little things that the
Although
bottom of the thing he
I
picks
didn't
up.
realize-
like, I gotta
I
get
didn't
some to
realize
Kim.
it was XXL.
That's fine. I'm jacked as fuck.
That's your size, XXL. The
I'm
biggest,
obese.
the
I'm obese.
biggest 5'11" person
obese.
I've ever met in my
I'm
life.
obese. I got a problem.
Too bad it didn't translate to the football field.
I could have played from. Yeah,
Too bad it didn't translate.
Smashing,
Too bad it didn't
I
translate.
could
to
run. I could jump. I could.
Too bad it
hit.
didn't
I
translate
could
to
run.
football.
I could run. I could jump. I could hit, and I got the mentality.
Use
I'm a
the
killer.
promo code Cam and Strick. It'll save you more money than Black Friday.
Love
and
you
Cyber
guys.
Monday.
We love you guys.
Sparks Hockey.
We love
baby.
all you guys.
True float.
Shit kicking right there from Alberta. Badass dudes from up there.
Hell yeah.
This is a perfect time just to go on a good
And the coolers are so cool. They have all different colors.
river fucking nice canoe trip with your buddies with a nice good coolers like this.
And a heated chair.
Camp out. Yes, because it's gonna get chilly, baby. It's gonna get a little
Dude,
chilly.
The heated chairs.
This
They
is
can
the
put your
best.
logo on the
No
heated
bugs.
chairs too.
You got the heated chair. You got your cooler.
Mm.
You're all your buddies. You guys are getting your mind right.
I
Next to a
can't wait.
creek. You know, no kids, no wives, nothing. Just hang with your buddies. An adventure. Maybe you see some weirdos
Adventure.
in the fucking woods and you got to take care of
It's an
goddamn
adventure.
business.
It's an
They'd come
adventure.
kidnap Andy.
All right, listen,
like
we appreciate
Deliverance.
Monty for joining us on
We
this
love you, Monty.
edition of the Cam and Strick
Let's go.
podcast. All our great sponsors, including Stiefel. Welcome aboard as our title sponsor.
Welcome, guys.
Contact Stiefel. They can help you with your money and certainly make your life easier.
Hell yeah.
And more organized. We thank Maddie.
Matt.
Everybody
Maddie's
here at
like-
Half Coast Studios.
Maddie's like, wrap it the fuck up.
Maddie's like, wrap
That's
it
how
up.
we think Maddie.
That he-
Hurry up.
He is.
Let's
He
go.
is. And
Andy doesn't like to be at home,
Hey.
Maddie. It's just.
what do you mean? There's nobody home right now. Except my cameras. My cameras are there.
Blazer.
And Blay is there.
Oh,
So
fucking shit, boy.
good luck.
Good luck getting in there.
Hey, follow me on Instagram. I'll have a picture of him up there.
And if you want a cameo from me too, man,
Yeah,
I'm taking
my cameos
My
are
cameo's open as
my
shit.
cameos are open.
Love you guys.
Somebody actually reached out and said, "Would you and I do a cameo together?"
I'll do that.
Okay, good.
I get the $100. Love you
No.
guys.
What?
We look at
That's ridiculous.
no. How much use? What's yours for? $10?
No, mine's a little much
10
higher
bucks?
than much higher.
Mine's
than
for
that.
100. So I get 90. You get 10.
I got 5 stars.
Let's go. So do I. So do I.
I go.
Love you.
I go for.
Can
5,
we go?
I go for 5 minutes.
We
at
love
a
you
time.
guys.
I go for 5 minutes,
Maddie's.
and I take
Maddie
care of
wants to
all
get
y'all. Hit me up on Cameo.
See you, dudes.
Happy fall.
Yerk! Let's go! Cam's a shit kicker, 2 bombs in the lead. Soul dragging crew, there's no time for fatigue. And he's a shit talker, stirring up the show. Never played a shift, but he's ready to go. My check, 4 check, here comes show. Cam throws his